I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push. No climb, bitch, I push. Back straight, push. Chest up, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, push. Big things stay big things when the small things get pushed. And the small things stay small things when the big things just push. Chest up, push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, all praise to the underdog. Damn right, yeah, the underdog. Same one that was down with you. Came up, now you want to fall. Fake love, I don't want it all. Gang shot, I just want the ball. No convo for broke niggas. Grab the phone when the money call. I do this shit by myself, I don't got no help, so I gotta push. To keep it from not working out, put food in my mouth, bitch, I gotta push. Lucky that I'm not a crook. Judging the way that you look, I see the hate in your eyes. You easy to read like a book. Fucked them up when I came in. They ain't think I had arrangements or could cover that plane tick, so we gon' get to this lame shit.
Yo, what's happening?
Hey, All Over the Place podcast.
Back Monday night. Hope y'all enjoyed all the NFL. Everything that went on with y'all weekend. Hopefully everything was good. What's happening with my man Slink? What's happening with you? How was your day today, man?
Man, my day was so sweet because I didn't do nothing but what I wanted to do. Martin Luther King holiday. I did what I wanted to do today, man. I just wanted to basically, man, use today as a day to retrospect. Hey, E, how you doing? Retrospect, see where we were at. Wilding. My Mike Wilding.
Nah, we say you good.
Oh, he talking about my Mike Wilding. He talking about, yeah, what's up, Mike? How you doing?
What's happening, everybody? I see everybody out there, even the ones that don't comment. We know y'all out there watching us. We do want to thank each and every one of y'all for watching us all this time. This is like I don't even know what show we on now, Slink. What show we on? I don't even know what show.
We stopped counting. If we know the count, then we still 100 behind.
You're right. Look, it's MLK Day. Got to send some love to Martin Luther King Jr. What's your reflections on that?
Which actually today isn't his birthday. This is just the holiday is always celebrated on a Monday. But I tell you whose birthday it is. It's one of our native Riggs Parkers, Rashad
Tate.
Rest in peace to my big homie Rashad Tate, who was taken from us yet too soon. Great brother. Me and Deon love them both. So please, no technical difficulty. Oh Lord. Hey, Monica Massey. Oh, here go is no technical. Like you talking about my mic. I got it hooked up right.
Right.
He had the Geek Squad come over this motherfucker. Man, we got so much to talk about, man. We got some special guests coming in tonight.
A lot to talk about tonight. We got more money coming in. Deon Moore, great guy. We already talked to him in the pre-show meeting. Great guy. He gonna talk to us about some finance, some EFTs. If y'all don't know what that, or ETFs, y'all don't know what that is. We're gonna talk about Robinhood. We're gonna talk about doing some stock market stuff. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Don't forget about who else we got tonight, Slink?
And we're gonna bring in the food lord. We finally got the food lord. He's probably preparing something for y'all to see what y'all can actually see how to eat. Cause he's hey, what's up, hey boy? He is actually has a plant-based diet.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot to talk about for the overweight, and even that's not the overweight. So he might help me out because I am overweight, and he might help Slink out because he is regular, I guess. You know.
Yeah, well, you know what? Nowadays, it's all about the inside. So you can look overweight and be good on the inside. Somebody like me who's slim could look healthy and be on the inside, be rotten as hell. So sometimes, looks are conceived. You know what I'm saying? It's Yeah. So
well, it looks like we got everybody with us tonight. So everybody is here. Like I said, we gotta keep thanking y'all, man. We can't thank y'all enough, man. Like all jokes aside, we've been doing this since September. Y'all still with us, man. So we love y'all. There he is. That's Broussard. I know.
It was answer. He done got that milk warmed up early. He made sure he warmed that fucking milk up.
He got that joint by the fireplace now, Slink.
Damn, man. He know what he got. He got a little microwave in the room. I know what he got. Shorty gonna tear that joint up. Keep fixing all that fireplace up. She gonna tear.
Right. Shorty gonna be throwing rocks in that joint and everything.
You gonna bust that joint and you ain't gonna be able to do shit. She gonna get it. You better put some safety guards around that Joe. Wait till she can touch everything.
Right.
But on a serious note, I want to get back to a short benediction to my homie, Rashad Tate, man. Good dude, man. Was taken from us too soon. Today is his birthday, man. I always say people are gone, but they never forgotten.
Never forgot, man.
He is one of them, man. But we're going to move on, though.
And right now, I mean, because we ain't going to keep it somber, but, you know, I am dealing with a heavy heart right now. My grandfather did die last week. He passed away. His funeral services will be this weekend. So although I am with a heavy heart, you know, I still had to keep myself moving. Rest in peace to my grandfather, Joseph Yates Jr. So we gonna keep it moving, man. I know he's smiling down on me right now, so it's all good, you know. So you know, but we gonna keep it moving, man. So we got a lot to talk about. So what would you like to talk about first tonight?
Oh man, we was talking before we got some comparisons. Y'all was talking. Well, let's first talk about Drake. Hey, Drake, Drake, first artist to reach 50 billion downloads.
50 B. That's billion with a B. That's billion with a B.
Billion on 50 B. He was also the first artist to reach 1 billion. Now he's the only artist ever to reach 50 billion downloads. So I want to know anybody out there that know anything about how does that translate into money. We know it's money, but we want to know. Well, they probably get certain. Well, if it's 50 billion, goddamn, if it's 20 cents off every cent downtrack, that's a lot of money.
Right. I think it does come off that some type of way. Yeah, I don't know how it comes off that.
It could be 8 cents a download. Let's just say if it's 8 cents a download, what would that be? $4.3 million or something?
Right.
I don't know, something like that.
And plus, he got a lot of endorsements too, Slink. So you can't forget about those.
Definitely
getting it done.
Whether or not
Mike Bettany is with us.
Oh Lord, sound check. The baby sold more than Taylor Swift. Oh, okay.
I did not know that. Hey, that's I appreciate that from everybody though. Really do. So yeah, I didn't know the baby was booming like that. That's my man though. I really like the baby.
Oh, so you like the baby? I like Lil Baby.
Yeah, I like the baby.
Okay, the baby is from South Carolina or North Carolina, right?
North Carolina, yeah. I like him. I like him a lot. I like him
too. I like him too.
Yeah, I like him.
Spotify, Apple Music.
But tonight we got, like I said, we got a couple guests. Our questions that we will be asking tonight is who got the better crew? Think about this now, and then y'all think about it now. We're gonna get back to it later. Was the best crew, hood crew, ghetto crew, whatever you call it, Ghost, Tommy, and Kanan, Avon, Stringer Bell, and Weebay, Marlo, Chris, and Snoop. That's gonna be a big one. Who you going with, Slink? Before we even talk about it,
I'm going with Marlo. Fuck that. I told you I'm going with Marlo, and then I'm a dirty head little motherfucker, and little Snoop. I'm going with them. Fuck man, I'm not fucking with Stringer Bell and all them. They running, getting shot in buildings and shit. Give me Marlo with that scratch on his face. He got that jaw like I got. I like Marlo. Give me Marlo and that little dirty motherfucker. Man, he was right.
You talking about Chris?
Chris was right there when he got some hair in the truck. Remember that? He stood outside waiting. Shit, that's kind of motherfucker I want. That motherfucker stand outside the truck while I get some hair.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna go with Ghost and Tommy though. Okay. I'm gonna go with Ghost and Tommy. I like Ghost and Tommy. Real smooth. They getting their money and they doing it the right way, and they still getting the money on the other side.
Right.
But Ghost is real sneaky. Ghost can come kill everybody. Remember when he was giving out them cards and killing everybody? Ghost is wild. Ghost
was playing both sides of the fence. Them other, young Michael, he killed Snoop like a true professional. We talked about that.
We talked about that in the pre-show, Donna.
No, young Mike, they made him into a killer. Sean, it was like that. Okay, you love Tommy. Okay, all right. See, I'm going to go with them motherfuckers, Marlo. Man, Marlo never had bodies in the wall. You couldn't even find motherfuckers they was killing.
Man, look, let me tell you something. Marlo and them was vicious, but Weebay and them was vicious too now, though. You can't step off from Avon. Them. Avon was really getting it done, but Stringer was kind of a little too grimy, kind of cruddy, smashing D'Angelo girl and all that.
Yeah.
So, but I do like the Stringer Bell jump too, though. Stringer Bell was like that.
I'm gonna tell you what hurt Stringer Bell. Stringer Bell and my man Boxdale fell out when Boxdale went to jail. That what hurt them. See, because Boxdale street dude, Stringer Bell both street dude and straight dude. So he tried to ride the fence. He had an exit plan, and Boxdale wanted to stay in the street. You know what I'm saying? But when you gotta realize, sometimes you gotta turn the power to a young man.
Right.
Almost man trying to kill his ass as soon as he got.
Hey, you remember when Big G and all that and Stringer was somehow killing the congressman and all that? Stringer was out there lunch. Stringer was out there lunching late though. Stringer was out there lunching.
He was lunching Prop Joe. They got his ass. Got Fat Prop Joe ass. And then my man Cuddy come on with that bullshit.
Look at Frank.
Yeah, hey, listen. Hey, y'all, Deon Slink, if you don't get me with the sweatsuit, I'm going to call you Proud Boy to get him. Sam, I got you, man.
We got you, man. Look, I wore this joint today.
Man, y'all ain't going to ship it all on me. Y'all don't know. Deon done brought half. He got 49% shares of my shit.
Y'all ain't got that. I got 49%. 49%
I sold out. I tried to get Rodney Coleman in. I tried to get investor, man.
Right.
Slink, I can't do everything, man. I need invest. I need help. I told you, man. Like I said this morning, if you don't get help with your dream, then it's not big enough. That's an old saying. Everybody need help. If we all do good, we can help the motherfuckers that's doing bad, and it won't hurt everybody individually. But if I do good and I got to take care of all these motherfuckers, then it hurts. See, dudes start turning their back. But if we all do good, because everybody ain't gonna make it.
Right.
Everybody ain't gonna make it, D. Everybody ain't gonna make it. That's
unfortunately, everybody's not gonna make it.
Everybody gonna make it, Slim.
There she go, Slink.
Dana Kelly, Dana, look, we gonna get serious with y'all, because y'all know, see, all y'all motherfuckers, y'all coming in with that slimy shit, early and all that, squirting and no, slow down. We gonna go get y'all out on some money, because once y'all start talking squirting and all that, the whole shit out the window. So look, this is what we gonna do. And look, Dana, you all talked all bad about me. This we doing today. What y'all drinking? Tell me what y'all drinking. That's the new thing now. What you drinking? Call me, man. I still got the old shit. Hey, Rick, I got you. Everybody ain't made for problems now. You right. Rick, you're so funny, miss you, boo. Oh, listen. I listened to something that Martin Luther King said today, Slim. If you really, you can
tell. Leon?
Hey, Leon, what's up? Main Event Bob Shop. He typed me up today. Look at it. Y'all see me? But look, if you know something is powerful, Deon, anytime you can hear something 40 years later, Slim, and it still run the same chill through your body as if you heard it yesterday.
Yes, sir, Bob.
I got there with you. What did he say, man? I know we're going to make it to the promised land. That joint is deep, Slim.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man, he wasn't afraid to die.
No, he wasn't. Great leader, man. Great leader. That's moonshine in a Sprite bottle. Hey, go ahead with that.
Dana Kelly, I swear to God. Dana Kelly, what are you drinking? 53 years later. That's long. Slink, you still drinking that shit straight. No. This is ginger ale. Listen.
Y'all see the bubbles. Y'all see the bubbles, so.
Listen, I ain't going to tell y'all what happened. I drank so much of that goddamn elderberry, that shit shrunk my ass up. This goddamn small. Man,
you won't mess with that elderberry, Slim.
That elderberry got my ass shriveled up like a prawn, like this. I said, what the fuck? Man, my ass was hurting like I got 2-3 pillows sitting down. I said, I'm laying off the elderberry for a minute. And I got flushed with some water. Mike ain't had no shoes with him. Okay. Who is Mike? Bunks and Nets tipping off now. Okay. All right, who you like?
All right.
Sparkling moonshine, Deon, really? Okay.
No.
Hey, listen,
I ain't never heard of that.
We're going to start tonight and bring y'all more money, more.
Right.
This dude highly intelligent. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to get y'all pen and paper down, because some of this stuff you're not gonna be able to retain it through just listening. You need to be able to write some things down, because I'm telling you, this dude he's coming up, and he's gonna show y'all how y'all can turn hundreds into thousands and thousands into 10,000s, along with the losses in between. Everything should be a net gross.
Yeah. Well, look, we're going to give y'all a quick 30 seconds, and when we come back, we're coming back with Deon Moore, a.k.a. Money Moore, the financial expert. So we're going to give y'all a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're coming back with him. See y'all in 30. All right, there we have. Let me throw him in the middle. There he is. Money
What
Moore.
What it do?
Hey,
what's
y'all? Man, excited to have you.
Salute everybody out there. Thank you, Deon. It's weird saying my own name, so that's why I put more money on there. But what's up, Slink? What's up, Skinny? What up? It's crazy saying my own name, and you got yours written the same way, so it's jive crazy. But we're gonna get through it and go get to it.
Indeed, man. Indeed.
I thank y'all brothers for having me on here, man. How gracious of y'all. Thank you for everybody tuning in. Hopefully I can add some value to y'all night, y'all week, and hopefully y'all life. So salute. I got some dudes say we doing over here. So we
See, that's why you the money man.
Nah, man. It's a light day, man. It was a little stressful today, so I'm gonna have me a little toke, if you will. Now back to y'all that Drake reference, man. It's always this line I always say with Drake where he says Drake just stand for do right and kill everything. And so when I heard that streaming information over the weekend, I was like, damn, man, he said that 10 or 15 years ago, and he really did it. And only a few people really do it like that. Mike Jordan, that's why I keep The Last Dance on, keep that energy around me at all times. And then Drake, and then Jay-Z's another one here on my wall too. And so it's just always that tenacity, that energy, just that go-getter shit, you know?
Yeah.
Excuse me, y'all. And then in terms of that Spotify, can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Somebody was calling my phone. It threw my threw my stuff off. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And so in terms of Spotify, I looked it up for y'all. It says honestly for each stream, you only get you get a sixth of a penny. So you got to hit 1 billion streams to make some money. So it's 0.0064. Yeah. So and that's why Jay came out with Tidal. Tidal gives you 0.012. So that's double. So it looks like it's not a lot, but at least that's double of what the industry standard is. So that's just a game for that. And then Lil Baby had a killer year. It's a shame that COVID happened, so he couldn't go tour because he probably had a $75 million bag out there. But I mean, I guess when things open up, it's gonna be a bigger bag. So anyway.
Yeah.
Well, man, what you got for him, Slink?
Yeah, man, listen. You start talking about that. First of all, thanks for coming on, and I'm glad that you was able to come right into some information where 50 billion streams on the regular cycle is half of what Jay-Z given on Tidal. So 50 billion times, like I said, there all that shit. I know that gotta add up to some millions.
Right.
Oh yeah, of course. And Doodle Plus is just clout. You know, it's bragging rights. So, you know, you kind of mount that on your wall. You know what I mean? You might not, you know, ate the animal, but the head's still on the wall. It's a trophy. It's in the trophy case, you know? So, you know.
And I
guess I can give my background. You know, I give people my background so they kind of know where I come from, where I'm flowing and all that. And so, first and foremost, I'm from Largo. I went to Jesse LaSalle Elementary School for a couple years, so Northeast. Slink's mother actually raised me and babysat me. Slink's sister, Jackie, it was my late mother's rest of her soul. I wear her rings right here so I can keep my mother with me. That was her best friend. So this has been my uncle since I was born, basically. And so I'm not one of the Maryland people who claim DC. I'm from Largo, but you know, I live in the city right now. I'm uptown right now, Fifth Missouri, Longfellow. So, but I love Largo and all that too. I ended up graduating high school from Gwen Park. I went from Largo to Gwen Park, and then I ended up going to Towson for my undergrad, full academic ride. That was a blessing because I didn't see that one coming. I was working hard, but my grades didn't even get me the scholarship. I mean, I think I had like a 3.5, but it wasn't nothing to really break the bank. And the SAT score was good, but it wasn't nothing crazy. But I got the scholarship because I had 2 jobs. And so I wrote a letter about how I was working 2 jobs in school to try to pay for my school. And I ended up going on a shadow day. I was dating a little honey. I was pussy whipped at the time, if you will. And I'm dating a little honey. And I followed her up the road on a shadow day. I wasn't even invited. I called the admissions office. I said, man, my girl got invited. And man, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Why I ain't get an invite? He was like, well, yours is in the mail. You can come on up. So I went on there and met a guy named Brian Leak. Changed my life forever. He called me about 2 weeks later. I'm at Library of Congress because I worked Library of Congress my 12th grade year during the day, and I went to Target at night in Bowie. He called me, said, man, are you sitting down? And I'm like, nah, man, what's up, man? Get to it. I'm working, man. So he said, man, what if I told you ain't got to pay for school, man? Man, I started crying in the hallway. I never forget to call my mother. She was like, damn. And so I went to Towson. I got in a bad car accident my senior year. I missed the first month of school or whatever. Still got some scars from it. It was a rollover car accident. And pretty much I ended up suing the insurance company. I think I might have got like $34,000. The lawyer ate, the lawyer's going to eat. He ate my ass for about 17, 18. So I think I ended up with $16,000. And so me, I'm 17 years old. I'm like, well, shit, $16,000. I never had this kind of money. So I said, I ain't gonna never be broke again. So I went and bought some precious metals. So I still own the original precious metals I bought back then, and I added to it every year. So I own gold and silver. I own silver bars and gold coins. I got Australian kangaroos. Cougarans, forgive me. And so I own some Australian gold, and I own some silver out in Perth Mint, Australia. So if you ever hear Perth, they're talking about Australia. And so I started doing precious metals way back. I think gold was at about probably $375, $400 an ounce when I started buying it. Silver was probably at about $9 an ounce when I started buying it. I think I saw silver go up to almost 50, and I saw gold now is up like 18, 1900, but it went up to like 13, 1400 at its height or whatever. And I just kept adding to my pile because I was like, I didn't need the money there. And so my mother always told me, man, always hire some money from yourself. And so I got a safe deposit box, put it up, and just kept adding to it over the years. And I right now, honestly, I don't even know. I haven't done the accounting. I don't care what's in there. You just keep piling it up. And that's what we do with the stock and everything else, the real estate and all of that. And then I started day trading in college. I started day trading with penny stocks, took that over into like Starbucks, Verizon, Sirius Satellite Radio, a lot of stuff. And after that, man, I was supposed to go to school and be a teacher, a history teacher, man. And I was like, man, my mother gonna be hurt. But I said, man, my passion is finance. And so I changed my major over into finance, man. Oh, sorry, I'm talking fast. I know. I was talking my bad, y'all.
Just get it out. No, get it out. Get it out.
No, they listening. You ain't talking fast. Don't worry about it. He listening slow. You better get with the program.
Right.
Yeah, man. I got a lot to give out, and I got time constraints.
You got all the time in the world. Get it out. This is Slink and Deon show. This is Slink and Deon show. Do whatever you want to do.
Man, you good. Boy, you good. We got a few.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. We gonna roll like that then.
Yeah.
And so I started day trading. Then I started doing some long-term investing in college. And this is not to boast or brag. In college, I'm drinking Belvedere. I'm popping Mo. I'm smoking cigars. I had a nice little Mustang. I'm just living a hell of a life. I'm going to Vegas. Yeah, I'm just. It wasn't a normal college. I'm in school with all white folks. I went to predominantly white schools, so it was different for them to see a young black man in that kind of situation. And I wasn't a D-boy, and well, thank God at the time. And so I wasn't doing none of that. And it was kind of a culture shock, not for me, but for the white people. And so that was kind of cool to be in that demographic and to be able to say, yeah, I got money too. And mine ain't from my parents. You know what I'm saying? This is mine. And so I ended up leaving school, couldn't find a job. I came out 2008. If y'all know anything, that was the height of the recession. And then Jay-Z got a line say, damn, I'm going to be a failure, surrounded by thugs, drugs, and drug paraphernalia. 3-time fellas in shorts with vicious thoughts, trying to figure where your nail is just to make the weight you selling. So cops can send a shot straight to your melon. And so anyway, I come out of school like, dog, I did magna cum laude. I work at school. I'm working 2 jobs in school, doing my day trading, doing all this stuff to make sure my resume is right. Man, I'm going to T. Rowe Price. I'm going to all these different companies. Man, I'm not getting hired. I ain't gonna say who the guys are not hiring me. You know who they are. And I'm like, man, I get my first job out of school. That said Sherwin-Williams slinging paint. So I'm thinking I wanted a job in the city. Man, I'm out Calvert County and I'm out Sherwin-Williams and Waldorf. No sexy job there. I got paint all over me, paint on my nails. I'm going home to wash up real quick so I can sneak into the city for a happy hour. And I'm like, man, this shit ain't it. But yeah, music culture, I get that a lot too, man. And so I'm sitting there like, man, this ain't it. But what it gave me was it put that chip on my shoulder, and it just gave me that tenacity and that hunger to where, man, I just never stopped going. And after Sherwin-Williams, I went to a finance company. They was trying to F people over, basically they were putting gap insurance loans on people coming for payday loans, man. I ain't gonna put the company name out there. I ain't trying to get sued on here, but they pretty much putting unemployment insurance on people who was retired. Just kind of vicious shit that I just couldn't do. My heart wasn't with the shit. I ended up going to Vegas, balling out on this little honey I was dating at the time. Come back, I blew like $3,000 out there. Man, I come back, I get my pink slip. They're like, man, yeah, you're not performing in here. We're going to let you go. So I'm like, damn. And so off record, I pulled some little under the table stuff to get back on to make sure I stayed on my feet. But my mother told me, she said, Deon, she called me Slink. She said, Slink. She said, you got the rest of your life to work, man. Enjoy this time. I started working out twice a day. I'm dating honeys. I'm running. I'm looking like Mayweather time. And I ended up getting a job with Wachovia. Man, it changed my life by Howard. So the Wachovia Howard or whatever, the kids coming in there for MBA school, I'm the top banker in DC for like 2 years, just cranking out. I thought I was gonna be a banker forever. And so Wells Fargo come in, and I always say Wells Fargo came in and brought a West Coast offense to the East Coast. That shit ain't work over here. So they came over here and they started disrespecting us via our paychecks. They had us trying to do stuff that I wasn't cool with either. So I ended up leaving there. I ended up going to Howard. So I ended up going to Howard for my MBA. I applied there. I ended up going to Howard or whatever. My first 2 weeks, I said, I'm going to go to Howard. I'm going to get in the government. Howard got connections. And everybody at Howard MBA program wanted the big fancy jobs. I always knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. So I was only looking for a job or a career to kind of keep the lights on, keep the bills paid. But then I was excel outside of work. I wasn't looking for no job to make me a slave. I gotta go to Wall Street, work 80 hours a week. I don't care if you make $500,000 a year. I don't want to work 80 to 100 hours a week if it ain't for myself. And so I ended up getting in the government. I took a pay cut about $15,000. I went to government as a GS7, and 5 years I was a GS13. 4 years I was a GS13. Now I'm a GS14. So I went from 26. I was a GS7. By 30, 31, I was 14. But it was because I took that Sherwin-Williams energy. I took all that tenacity and just outwork the work. You know what I'm saying? Like the only way to outwork the work is to work and to think smarter and to put systems in play. And so now what I do, everybody, is I do stocks. I do credit restoration. I have my own financial literacy company. I'm a licensed real estate agent. I'm also a real estate investor. I'm an Airbnb super host. This condo is how I paid off my student loans from MBA school, and I traveled the world doing it. I've been to Thailand, Brazil. I've been to DR 35 times. I've been to Costa Rica, Colombia. I've been everywhere pretty much. All right. And so, just not giving up and always just staying hungry. You know, like never getting comfortable and settled in. Between us now, I guess it could be public. I'm now under contract on my third home I'll purchase by 34, and I'm getting a home with a pool. And when we got in the coronavirus situation, the COVID situation, I was like, man, I need a home with a pool. And I'm sure I told Slink that while in his chicks, he cut my head. I said, I need a home with a pool. I need a home. He said, you'll get it, Slim. You'll get it. You smart. You'll get it, man. I didn't think it would be this soon. And so to God be the glory on that, and just good energy. And shout out to my mother. Shout out to your. You said your grandfather passed, right? Yeah. You said that, Deon? Yeah, so condolences to him, and condolences to everybody out there who's lost someone, obviously. And so I always say we're not, and MLK, today I thought about it, I said, man, I'm not doing this for me. We're not doing this for us. It's for our ancestors. So when you don't want to get out of bed, or you want to be lazy, or you just want to chill out, you got to remember, man, motherfuckers fought for you to really be able to get here and do this shit. Yeah. So if they had this shit, them motherfuckers wouldn't go to sleep. So that's why I'm just like, man, I'm hyped. I'm ready to go at all times. And so, let me see what stocks. Of course, I mentioned Airbnb. Well, let me
ask it because we can get into the stocks and all that. You said you was in banking, so my first question would be, like right now, how would you coach somebody that's a novice or that doesn't know anything about investing or stocks or anything like that? What advice would you give them just to start, even if you starting with $10, $20, $100? Right. How would you coach them into starting to understand about investing money? Because in the Black community, we really don't invest. I'm just being honest, and that's not a negative on anybody. We just don't invest. So talk to us.
First thing I would do is I would say take an inventory of everywhere you already shop. So I own Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy. I normally I got Douce in here. I love Jay, but I normally drink Moet, and I damn sure drink Hennessy VSOP or when I can afford it or when I feel like spending Hennessy XO. So I said I need to. I had to order some Louis Vuitton shoes too. So I said, hey, if I'm gonna be buying Louis Vuitton, they also own Christian Dior. They also own Fendi. I said if I'm gonna be buying all this shit, I need to own it. So now I can pay myself at least. And when I'm in the clubs, when we used to be able to club, and when I see everybody in their Louis Vuitton on, I'm like, yeah, you got my shit on. You got my brand on. Okay, that's cool. That's what's up. Everybody popping the Moet, showing the Moet. I'm like, I own that right there. So
there you
when they sell my bottles in the club, I'm paying myself. So I would say take an inventory of where you already shop. Airbnb, I told you, I started this in 2012. Why wouldn't I own the stock? You know what I'm saying? That's something I already use. So I would say the first thing I would do is I would take an inventory of what I already own. And if you don't own it already, or if you don't already patronize it, I would say, why do you like it? And so that's where I always started from. I kept it simple. You know, when they say keep it simple, stupid, that shit is real. And then I would say, humble yourself and go buy the book Investing for Dummies. Because that shit's gonna break it down literally for a dummy. Like when I was at work for years and I didn't use a lot of Excel in college. You know, I'm right at that age where Excel was just kind of coming about once I got out of school. But I would go on YouTube University, as they call it, and I would just study and put in questions. So you literally you can go on YouTube and ask the dumbest question. Nobody's gonna know you're asking it. Or you can hit up somebody like me or you guys on the show. But literally, I would have a list. Like, right, I always keep a list of what I want to invest in, what I want to buy at all times, or if I want to add to positions. We all got these Apple iPhones. Man, I buy Apple stock every 3 months. And so I don't worry about the stock prices because I do dollar cost averaging, also known as DCA. I'm in it for the long term. So I don't care if it goes down. I'm always adding to my positions. So it's almost like a savings account.
So let me ask you this. Is it better to, matter of fact, let me get Slink in. Go ahead, Slink, ask your question.
No, go ahead.
All right. So like, would you say, because most people, when they think about investing, most people want to get paid the next day. Most people want their money right away, but they don't understand. And I had to understand this myself because I took some major losses at first because I just didn't know. And now it's more of a long game as opposed to let me get some money. How can I make $1,000 in one day? You got to buy 10,000 to make $1,000. You know what I mean? So What would you say about the long run as opposed to the short run in the short money? Is the stock market a short money game or is it a long money game?
It can be a short money. It can be a short money game, but you need to have at least 5 or 10 years in the game to even understand how to play it short. Because if you don't, you're gonna lose your shirt. And it's shocks, and Wall Street is all shocks. And when I say Wall Street, I'm talking about everybody and whoever's in the stock market. You don't have to physically be in Wall Street or working for Wall Street. So I would say play the long game. Also, what that means is you have if you're looking for all the big hits, that means you have an income issue possibly. So you need to find another way to generate income in the meantime, so you aren't pressed for that next day hit because you're already making enough money. You can wait 5 or 10 years in line. You already make enough money. You're not sweating that. You just sitting back chilling like this, like, oh man, that play, I can't wait for that shit. Oh my Lord, you sitting back chilling. You the coolest motherfucker in the room because the pressure's not on you because you make enough money. So before I started going real heavy in anything, I make sure my daily or bi-weekly income or weekly income is already straight. Whatever that is, I don't care how, like I said, how much you got to humble yourself to do some shit you might not want to do. I drove Uber. I think I had like 75,000 in cash when I was driving Uber. I told you what I owned, all kinds of shit. I humbled myself. I got my black ass in that car and I was driving Uber around, serving people who was talking down to me, not knowing I'd buy their life at any time. But I kept that cool attitude. Most people was cool in the Uber, but some people get in there and act like they own your ass and shit like that. But I humbled myself. I said, my long-term play is this. I'm gonna make sure I got no credit card debt. So right now I got my credit card limits are $240,000. I owe $0 on my credit cards. You know, I'll tell you how to sell your credit cards, called trade lines, all that kind of shit. So once again, me putting the work in the beginning was the long-term play. Because now it seems everybody's looking at me now like, man, must be nice, or you doing this. I'm like, this 10 years in the fucking making though. It was long nights. This when I was Airbnb in this, I was sleeping out of my truck. I was in a suitcase, staying from little honey's houses ahead. Then I go stay with some family members. But I knew, hey, you owe $68,000 in student loans. With interest, you owe $74,000. You need to get the hell out of this. I'm sending them $2,500 a month. Then I took $14,000. So I'm done with y'all. We gone. I paid them off in like 2.5 years. But the plan was there. The sacrifice was there. So I would say, look at your picture. And have y'all heard of the movie Tenet that just came out with John Washington David? I think, or no, John David Washington. Yeah. So I ain't gonna go deep on that motherfucker, but in the movie Tenet, the beginning is really the end, and the end is really the beginning. So what I took from that movie is a couple of things I took from it is sometimes you got to really work backwards, and you got to say, all right, I knew I wanted a Mercedes. I got my Merc. You guys Slink that. I said I want a Mercedes. I asked about a Mercedes about a year ago. He like, I said, how's the maintenance? How's this and that? Oh no, it was during COVID. And he said, no, you said your uncle got some people to take care of my Benz. Man, well, you good once you get a Benz. I got my Merc. I said I want a home with a pool. I did that. I said I want to still keep this condo. Because most people, when they buy another house, they got to sell what they already got. I ain't selling shit. My last name Moore. I'm going Monopoly. I'm going to own the motherfuckers. And so my point is, I'm able to do that because I always go, what's the goal? All right, let me work backwards from here. All right, how do I get to this step? All right, and use your SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, and you got to know your time constraints and things like that. So just set out your goals. Like every day, I wake up in the morning, I pray. Before I go to sleep, I pray. So I'm always boxed in with that, and then I always look at my goals all day long. When I get a free moment, what's your goals? What's the goals? Because that's gonna keep you realizing I'm not selling right now. I'm not gonna sell this stock right now. I'm in it for the long game. I don't care about these emotional ass people who selling the stocks. It's a lot of emotional shit going on right now, dog. A lot, and we can't be like them. When Warren Buffett said, "When everybody's rushing in, you rush out," or when everybody's being scary, that's when it's time to be, not fearful, and vice versa. So you got to make sure that you don't move off all this fucking talk and all this banter, because the media gets paid to move all this shit. We know that. The fix is in at all times. So like we said earlier on, on the pre-call, on the warm-up, we was like, if you can't beat them, join them. But you got to be thinking like them. People with money ain't think about money tomorrow. They already got money. Yes, you can negotiate your credit card interest. Yes, most definitely. All my credit cards are at 0% interest right now. I don't pay interest on credit cards. That's a no-no. Like,
So Deon, you said both Deons, Deon, Money Moore. What was the four principles you said? Then Deon Yates type them across the bottom line. Because sometimes, see, I already knew long time ago. See, y'all 10 times smarter than me, and I'm 20 times dumber than y'all. Nah. So what I do is listen. What that that's you got to get it. You missed it. See, what that does is it keeps a person like me seeking for more information. See, the person that think they know everything, they don't have no room for nothing to get in. So you just can't play yourself down the long haul. So I'm thinking long. I already knew long time ago. There's no such thing as a get rich scheme. Now that's what people got to get out of. You just said it took you 10 years to get to where you at, but somebody else will see you in the DR 3 times next year and come on talking about you tripping. But you've been working 8 years hard to get where you at now. So you just reap the benefit from all the toiling you did years ago. All the mistakes you did, you don't make the mistakes. Now you use yourself as a measure stick what not to do and what to do. Now a lot of people, Deon, they don't have, let's be honest. A lot of people really don't have enough faith in themselves to invest in themselves. See, it starts with a mindset. Some people can have the money and still won't invest because they're afraid. That fear factor. See, I've been investing all my life, but I'm like, you ever seen Enter the Dragon?
Oh, hell, come on, man. It's on Netflix, man. You know that.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Listen. They asked my man, what are you investing in? I'm investing in corruption. That's what I'll be investing in. You know what he said? He was investing in corruption. And see, right now, I like the drug industry. Always liked it. They always gonna keep us on drugs, all kinds of ways. Yeah. You see, they now talk about the vaccine and all that. So I'm into things that I know ain't never going nowhere. Now, what I need for you to tell one of my listeners right now, they got $500, Deon. They got $500 aside of their bills because they don't want to tap into the shit. Plus, they're cheap. They got it, but they don't want to trust it because they're looking for instant return. But me and you know, you might get instant return, but somewhere down the line, you might lose it. So it balances out. What would you tell a person right now where they can go invest $500 in some stock? What would you say a safe play would be if a person would want to spend $500?
I would go into large cap companies. I like to invest in the companies that's gonna make money no matter what. You know, cigarette industry. So Philip Morris and all them boys. The alcohol industry. What else we got? Beer. You obviously beer. Also guns. Guns gonna always make money. Telephone. Apple's gonna always make money. What is in your life right now? If we look around this room right now, what's gonna always be needed by people? So I would look around, take an inventory, and I would say, all right, I like this company. So for me, I would tell them go into Apple. Apple did a stock split for they did a 4-1 stock split in August. So right now you can get an Apple for under $130 right now. Or I think it might be 125 to 140 or something. I would go buy Apple stock. Because Apple, I started getting an Apple at $26 in 2016 or something like that. And the shit went up to like $400 or $500. No, it went over like $500. I stayed in the motherfucker. The shit split. So I'm sorry. When we say stock splits, that means if you had one share at $100, they split it into 4. So now your one share is 4 shares at $25. But over the long term, as it rises back up, you now are going to reap more benefits. I think Apple's done like 5 stock splits since their inception. So I would say go with a company that's proven that they don't play around. And Apple is so good because they like fuck hardware. We going into software now. Right now, I pay about $60 a month in Apple subscriptions. I got Pandora Premium. I pay for the cloud 200 gigabytes. I got I pay another 31 for some. Oh, I got Apple Music. I now pay for Apple News. I just gave you 4 services I'm paying for. And so fuck the phone. They're making more money off me over lifetime subscriber. I can keep the same iPhone 10 forever. They don't care. So I would go with a company who got that long-term game plan. And right now, also, we talked about it earlier, you got electronic vehicles. That's about to go big because we got Biden and the Democrats in office. So I work for the EPA during the daytime. Green energy is about to probably go up there. So you want to probably invest in electronic vehicles. Also, we know autonomous vehicles going to go big. You got companies, NVIDIA is going to be doing that. I think NIO as well. Also, sorry. I like Starbucks too. I always like Starbucks.
Okay.
I do. People have a brand loyalty. Look at what do you have brand loyalty to, and what does everybody else have brand loyalty to? And I would invest in that if I was a novice investor. But I also would not invest unless I had. They used to say 3 to 6 months. Now I would say have 6 months of savings in your savings account for emergency funds. Yeah, solar paneling is cool, but Tesla bought Solar City. So if you go into solar paneling, you got to see who you're investing in because Tesla now owns Solar City or whatever. So that's kind of roll up in there. It depends on who you're going to go in. But yeah, so that'd be a good one to research too. And somebody asked me, somebody go ahead, y'all.
No, you go answer.
No, you good. No, you good. Because we almost up on our first commercial so we only got about 2 minutes. Cool. So I just wanted to make sure that you can give your final remarks and final thoughts for anybody that's looking, just like what Slink just said, if they want to invest $500, because I do investments too with Robinhood, and the big thing right now is electronic vehicles. Yep. NIO, Blink, there's quite a few. So if you can invest that $500 and you can buy your shares, if they get up to $1,000, which is where Tesla is, if you can buy 5 shares, if it gets to 1,000, that's 5,000.
How much is Tesla shares right now?
Tesla shares are over $1,000 a share.
Right, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But if you get an NIO 3 months ago, or Blink 3 months ago was at $9 a share.
Right.
So if you could have got in low, you could have bought 50 shares. Now, because in Europe, their police department is now going to electronic vehicles. So if Europe has gone to it, US is going to go to it.
Right.
In the next 10 to 15 years, you probably can get to 1,000. They'll probably be at 1,000 or even more. So if you can plug in $100, you got 10 shares. That's 10,000 off of $100.
Easy.
You see what I'm saying? But that's what I mean by the long money as opposed to the short money. So let's finish this out. Money More. Let us know where we can find you at for your Airbnb and anything and everything that you got going on. Give us all your information.
Yeah. So my Instagram handle is His Majesty of Credit and Finance. I'm launching a mentorship in March. It's going to be very affordable. I'm going to go through business credit. I'm going to go through personal credit. I'm going to go through business funding. So you got to get $50,000 to $250,000 in business funding. I'm going to teach how to be an Airbnb superhost. I'm going to also teach. We got an Amazon distribution center cat coming on there. I'm gonna teach a lot of shit on that mentorship. So that's launching in March. His Majesty of Credit and Finance. Somebody asked me about Susu earlier. Stay the hell away from that. I think I got banged for like $2,500 in there. Some people made money, but that's not sustainable. So what I would say is find some ways to make you money right now. I'm giving referrals out for anybody that sends me people to fix their credit. I give you $50 to $100. I can also show you how to do that. I'm teaching that in my mentorship. So I can show you, like, I now make more money outside of work than I make at work. And I told you I was a pretty high grade. So right now it's about longevity till I'm 70, living heavily. And so, right, what I would employ you to do is the biggest investment you can make is in your damn self. Like I think Slink said it earlier. Honestly, I read, read nonstop. Just read. And that's going to be the biggest investment you can make. And then the stocks and all that shit is going to come up later. So like I say, I'm launching a mentorship in March. I'm going to drop the flyer probably tomorrow, the day after.
Hey, make sure you send it to us so we can put it on our page.
Most definitely. Appreciate it.
We can get all that information out for you because we got to get all the information out so people can connect with you. You know, so that way, because even with every guest that we have, there's a lot of people that always get, you know, private messages and things like that. So
right.
Do want to thank you from the All Over the Place podcast from me and Slink. Thank y'all. And we definitely got to get you back, man.
And I know I was all over the place.
No, listen, that's why we call it the official All Over the Place podcast. Just so you can do just what you do. Go all over the place without feeling limited. We ain't no limit. This is what we talking about, Slim. You talking about heavenly to your 70. That's right.
Only one direction. That's up. Only one direction. That's up, baby.
That's right, though, Deon. This was a great interview, man. I'm sure if people would listen, I told them to get pen and paper because I got some stuff down too. I'm ready to go dig up 10,000 and put it on some shit. But see, I ain't got no problem with letting mine ride. Anytime I done let it ride on a full over MGM, I know I'll let it ride around. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all.
It's these are just low risk, high reward gambles. Stock market is a gamble, and you see our people that was listening to you, they said it was excellent info. And man, I'm sure they're gonna ask for you back because one thing about this, D, every time we had somebody, everybody asks, well, what's his name? What's his info? So we always want to get people to get your information because see, some people are scared, Deon. They don't know how to be vocal like me and you. They want to go for they really creeps. But that's all right. We'll let them creep that getting your DM and all that.
They slide in the DMs. My initials DM, so you got to slide in the DM, baby.
His DM,
you already know, baby.
Hey, Deon, they slide your DM, they fuck around being the DR.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Look, I really appreciate you, man.
The last thing I'll say is I got a condo with nothing but condoms in it, the same place where the rhymes have been it.
That's another reason why we had you too, because we knew you keep it real, and we need your energy. A lot of people need energy because some of our people need a jump start, man.
Man.
So we gonna take a commercial break. Deon, you know what to do, man. We'll get back to you. We'll send you information across the line. We'll have you back. We appreciate all the cooperation.
Appreciate y'all, brothers.
You made it easy for us,
man,
Deon.
listen.
Information. You jump right on. That's the difference between somebody when they're handling business. We ain't had to call you 4 or 5 times.
Nah, man.
It was all business, and we respect it.
Right. One more time, we just want to thank Deon more money. My bad. Make sure y'all hit him up. We're gonna make sure we put it out on the page. Y'all can get in touch with him for all the different things that he got going on. We're gonna take a quick 30-second commercial break. We'll be right back with y'all with our next guest.
Still strong cause I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push. No crime but I push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. Chest up, push. 10 toes, push. Big things stay big things when the small things get pushed. And the small things stay small things when the big things just push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. Chest up, push. 10 toes, came in the game just to murder something. Put it on lock like a burglar coming. Sleeping on me, that's a bad dream. Then you wake up in a hearse or something.
Hey, look, man, that Tanner jump be. Hold on, let me switch. Man, that Tanner jump be cranky.
Yeah, I told you. Listen, see, now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now we play this is for all our listeners. We gonna have a good time on here. We're going to laugh. We're going to do all that. But make no mistake about it, we're going to try to bring y'all the most qualified people that y'all can get something from, man. So we all can get something. That brother is sharp, man. Listen, everything that he told you ain't nothing but the truth. I remember when he was a little boy.
Right, but guess what? We sent out the link, so we got somebody that's getting ready to come in. I think he hit us last time. Hello, we got Country Earl back. Hello, are you there?
Oh,
hello, hello, hello.
Hey, Country.
How y'all doing this evening?
What's happening? We doing good. We just had a great guy on talking about finances and all that. What's going on with you, Earl?
Nothing much. I was listening to that fella speak. He was very informative and very persuasive.
Hold on, what you mean persuasive?
What you mean by that, man?
Well, he was talking a lot about stocks and the market, and I vehemently agree with him. But I just wasn't investing in apples or any kind of fruit or electricity. I prefer guns and butter. Guns and butter.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, Country Earl.
Come on. Hey, Country Earl, you tripping, man. Look, we not in Selby, Alabama. Look, we in Washington, D.C. So Apple, he talking about the company Apple.
He's talking about the company apple, not the fruit apple.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, man. I wasn't quite sure where he was going with that, but my favorite things to invest in are guns, and famously Mr. Smith and Wesson. Those things never fail.
It never fail. Hey, look, man, we not going through all that.
Man, how the hell did you get the number? Where'd you get the number for the show at?
On Facebook.
Right.
Oh, okay, on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, because I already put it out. But check this out. Are you coming down to it's MLK Day? What do you think about MLK Day?
MLK Day. You know, there's a lot of rabble rousing. There's a lot of people kicking up dust in the streets, and a lot of people posting up their little pictures and their little quotes. That's fine and dandy and all, but when it comes Wednesday, we're going to really see what this country is really made of. And today was a peaceful day, and I'm reckoning Wednesday will be a peaceful day, a good turnover of power. So we'll see.
Man, we giving that thing over to Joe Biden, man. I don't know all that Trump and all that. You got the picture up. We not rocking with that. So you got to figure that one out. All that rubble rousing and all that.
You got a picture of Trump up with shorts. What the fuck is that?
Well, that's for the ladies. That's to let them know that, listen, this is my guy, and we're here to party.
We're here to party. So what was y'all doing down in Congress the other day then?
Well, we were sitting there trying to meet with all of our Congress people, just have a little discussion with them about tyranny and masks and whatnot and things that we don't appreciate. But they were running and hiding. And all we wanted to do was just have a word with them and let them know how we really feel.
So what y'all would have did if y'all would have caught him?
It isn't a matter of catching. It's just a matter of conversing with them and just letting them know how we, the people, actually feel about this election and how we want to proceed in the future.
But what you mean, you the people? Like, we the people too. So what you mean by that?
Oh, well, there's different kinds of levels of people, but I don't know if we have enough time to go into that kind of stuff.
Hey, hold on. You saying what? Hey, come stop playing with me.
Man. Yeah, you talking about different level. What level you on?
Yeah, what level are you on, Country Earl?
Well, I'm on a whole nother level. And this is the level that a lot of people need to get up on. And the one level that I know that we all need to get up on is one of unity, where there's certain people on one level, the next set of people on another level, and then the final tier, they're on the top level. And that's the way we can unite if everyone knows their place.
Hey, I'm gonna let you talk.
You must be talking about the first man that ever was on the face of the earth. You must be talking about us on the top level, right, Country Earl? And y'all beneath, because everything come from us. So, did you catch a charge, Country Earl?
Yeah, did you catch a charge down there? They say that you're funny, so we're gonna let you talk. Hey, Country Earl, man, you got the floor, man. Do your thing.
Well, I didn't catch a charge. We did see a lot of these communists come after us, and we were very polite. We introduced ourselves and we
Right,
said,
hey, hold up,
brother.
See, now you
Hold
down
on,
there,
just
man.
talking to your brother.
Hey, y'all was busting the windows and everything down there, man.
No, those windows were already open. So there wasn't anything to bust. We just walked in, the doors were open. They said, hey, come on in, brother. I said, thank you. Thank you. I'm walking right up in here. And
they did assist y'all. They did assist y'all. They did
Well, that's what
assist
I'm
No,
y'all.
they did assist y'all in coming in, though.
They say the fix is in. The fix, they trying to find out who else is with that so they can start working on the people inside. The police, the Capitol Police.
Right. See, hey, Country Earl, man, they coming for you, Slim. They ain't got you yet. I'm surprised they ain't got you yet.
Well, there's nothing to get if you're already on the right side of history. And the thing about what I said about this tiered system of where we are as people, you have to understand where we fit and where you fit and where we all fit. And those people there, those good service people, I respect the blue, I back the blue, they understood where we fit and where they fit. And we all seem to fit on the same tier. And everyone else that isn't on that tier, well, hell, I got rear view mirrors, and that's exactly where they're at, in the rear.
I tell you what, in the rear is where your ass at, Country. Man, get his ass out of here, man.
Man, he gone. Man, Country Earl out here.
Man, they think he's slick talking about in the rear and top tiers. And make me think I'm locked up again, talking about top tiers. And, man, fuck all that shit. Man, how the fuck do we keep calling in, man?
No, I be putting the link up. I put the link on the page and on my jump. So that's hold on. We got a question. Let's get Country Earl, you still there?
Yes, I did hear Slink say he spent some time in the penitentiary. I used to be a CO for a little minute. So did you prefer the top bunk or the bottom bunk like a punk?
Man, get his ass out of fucking.
Hey, hold on.
He said bottom bunk like a punk.
My apologies. I don't mean to be so rude because sometimes it seems like we have a contentious relationship, and I feel like we can be the best of friends there, Slink.
No, we can't be no best of friends. I don't need you in my life. Country, you stay your ass in Alabama, Arkansas, wherever the hell you're from. I don't need you to be no best friend. I got enough friends.
Before we let you go, Country Earl, we did have a question.
Yes, sir.
What tier are black people on? That's what they saying. What tier are black people on?
What tier are black people on? Well, it all depends on what tier you were on that ship. We're on the bottom tier.
Man, get that
no, he gotta go. Hey, no. Hold up.
That's why I listen. Once y'all
That's
start
why you
letting that
can't go with them, man.
Yeah, once y'all start letting that country motherfucker in, he start thinking he can say anything. Man,
hold on. No. He got to answer that. No, he got to answer that. Country Earl, you still there?
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello, I'm still here.
Yeah, man. We're gonna let you talk, man. Talk to us about what tier the black people on again.
Well, from what I understand, there were two Negroes back in the day that were battling over this concept, and it was about agriculture and intellectualism. One of them was Du Bois, and the other one was Booker T. Washington.
Yeah, W. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington. That's right.
Now you talking right.
Right. And one of them was a little uppity, and he believed that the blacks had to be on the same page as the whites and had to be smart and do all these things that required arithmetic and reading. Well, hell, Booker T understood that he, as a man of color, that the only thing that was really readily available to him was his hands and his labor. So I understood where he was coming from because he wanted you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and make yourself a farm or get your 40 acres and a mule and make sure that you had something that you can call your own property, not your intellectual property, but your own property.
Okay, so what do you think about them shutting down your boy Trump then? Because you know they shut Trump down. So what do
you mean? He's still rolling. He's still rolling. He never conceded. Naturally, he won. He won. He's a winner. He's a winner, and he's never gonna quit.
Listen, it's true that Trump is trying to start his own government. Is that true?
Well, I'm not quite sure about that, but I know as soon as he gets his own media conglomerate going, then where the real news is coming from, I'm definitely going to be tuning in, getting all the kinds of alerts that I need, and make sure that it's streaming directly onto my device.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you use the N-word? That somebody just asked, do you use the N-word? And then we're going to let you go because you talking too much.
No, we don't use the N-word in my home. We never utter the word Nancy Pelosi in my home. Never.
Hey. No, we talking about you know what we talking about, country. You got to chill out. You know what we talking about when we talk about the N-word.
Well, quite honestly, I'm a little baffled that you would even ask another man with the same hue as you if I would ever use the N-word. As divisive as that word is, we shouldn't be using that kind of word around any kind of company. And that word never should be uttered around any.
Okay. So you do say the N-word as in Nancy Pelosi.
No, that is the one word we do not say unless we're a private company.
Hey, look,
never
man.
In mixed bag.
Hey, look, man.
Earl, we can't deny you on, man. You gotta call. You're able to call in. We can't not accept your call because that's considered discrimination. We can't do it. You got rights and all that. But I tell you what, I get your motherfucking ass out of here, Earl. Man, fire Earl, that fucking talking Nancy Pelosi, the N-word. Man, get his ass out of here.
Hey, it's always one. It's always one. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. It's always one.
Man, what's up with the food lord, man? The next
we got the food lord coming in. We're gonna take a quick. When I tell you quick, we're gonna take a quick break. Next voice you're gonna hear, Slink and Deon with the food lord, Antonio Ford. Right after these messages, we'll be right back.
Still strong cause I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push. No climb, bitch, I push. Back straight, push. Chest up, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, push. Big things stay big things when the small things get pushed. And the small things stay small things when the big things just push. Chest up, push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, all praise to the underdog. Damn right, yeah, the underdog. Same one that was down with you. Came up, now you want the fall. Fake love, I don't want it all. Gang shot, I just want the ball. No convo for broke niggas. Grab the phone when the money call. I do this shit by myself, I don't got no help, so I gotta push. To keep it from not working out, put food in my mouth, bitch, I gotta push. Lucky that I'm not a crook. Judging the way that you look, I see the hate in your eyes. You easy to read like a book. Fucked them up when I came in. They ain't think I had arrangements or could cover that plane ticket. So we gon' get to this lame shit.
And we back. Let's put the food lord in the middle. There he is.
Right back at you.
Finally,
what's happening with y'all?
We got our man.
We finally got you, man. We're spitting to. They say if you first don't succeed, just try again. Now you're getting a little bit of static. I can hear a little bit of static. Deon, you talk because you're getting a little bit of static from me.
Yeah, we're getting just a little bit. So if you got, can you hear us?
I can hear y'all good.
Okay, then we straight then.
Yeah, I hear y'all real good. How y'all doing, man? Thank y'all.
Man, we thanking you, man. You the one that's on the show, man. We thanking you for being able to get on with us and talk to us on the All Over the Place podcast with Slink and Deon. So you got to tell us about this food, man. You the food lord. Talk to us.
Yes, indeed, man. Let me stand up, see if y'all can see me good standing up. Because I do better when I stand. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but yeah, man, I want to just talk about a couple of things. The first thing I really want to talk about is that eating healthy is so important. And we've been every day of our lives, when we look at television and we ride out, it's advertised to us with food that's unhealthy. So we really have not a big option of eating healthy. So with all of the unhealthy restaurants and things of that nature and all of the televisions and commercials advertising to our minds that eat a animal-based diet, there's really not an option. So I just want to drop a little jewel just to bring some awareness about food. So the first thing I want to say is eating healthy should be your #1 priority, all right? Because if you're eating healthy, your body can help you to go and fulfill all of your dreams and aspirations. But if you're not taking care of your ultimate driving machine, ultimately your body gonna break down and you won't be able to continue to fulfill all of your dreams and aspirations. So one thing an animal-based diet does best is kill people. It kills people by clogging up your veins. Now I'm gonna drop a little example for y'all. You see this tube right here? This is how your artery look, right? And what goes in here is blood and oxygen and the nutrients from the food you eat. That's just a simple mathematics. So every time you eat something healthy, the nutrients goes into your veins, and like a figure eight, it travels throughout your veins, throughout your arteries, and that's where you get your energy from, and you feeling good because blood and oxygen is circulating through your vein. It's nothing special about that. But what happened is, because we're in a society that teaches us to eat meat every day, right? Let's say this bowl right here is your favorite meat, seafood, cheese, and dairy, baked, steamed, or fried, whether it came from Whole Foods or Hell's Kitchen. So when you eat your favorite meat, you put a dosage of cholesterol in your arteries.
Right.
Right? So imagine every single day you dropping these balls of cholesterol in your arteries. Every single day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, meat. When you constantly pouring all of that cholesterol into your arteries, what happens to your arteries is it get clogged with cholesterol, right? This is where you get the high cholesterol from. You know, the same plaque that build up on your teeth is the very plaque or cholesterol that builds up in your arteries. You wonder why you're having a hot flash, the blood and oxygen can't travel through the vein. You wonder why you're getting gout, the blood and oxygen can't travel through the vein. You wonder why you're having a heart attack, the blood and oxygen can't get through the vein. The doctors, they're not going to tell you that the meat is bad. They're going to give you some blood thinners to make your blood thin so it can squeeze through the vein. But in most instances, that don't work. So they create what you call stents, in which it's like they're putting a microscopic straw inside your vein so that the blood and oxygen can travel through the little stent because your artery is clogged with plaque or cholesterol.
Right.
You wonder why we are not living past 150, 200, 300, 400 years old. You wonder why people stop living to those ages? Here's why, Holmes. Our arteries are all clogged. This is why we don't have energy. This is why so many people drink coffee in the morning. When you can't get blood and oxygen to flow properly throughout your arteries, it makes you fatigued. It weakens your immune system. It makes your heart fatty. Your liver fatty. It makes your heart filled up with cholesterol, cause heart attacks.
Right.
America right now is being faced with the biggest human health disaster. And I ain't talking about COVID-19. Animals kill more people than COVID-19, all of the wars combined, all of the natural disasters. You can combine all that together and meat killing more people than all of those things combined. So what is the food law suggesting? If you're going to eat meat, because I'm not going to sit up here and fight you and say don't eat meat. But if you're going to eat meat, insert superfoods. If you add more superfoods, this is what's going to happen to the arteries. The cholesterol going to start going away. If you eat more superfoods, this is When the cholesterol start going away, you don't need the stents no more. When the cholesterol start going away, you don't have heart attacks and strokes and gout and dementia and thyroid and so much more. If you eat more superfoods, you'll feel good about yourself. You know why most men lose their love life? Because of their favorite meat, seafood, cheese, and dairy. You know why most women lose their breast through breast cancer? It's because of your meat, seafood, cheese, and dairy. And it can come from land or sea, Whole Foods or Hell's Kitchen. So our society, we eat food that weakens the immune system.
Right.
Now listen to this. You got 4 major systems of your ultimate driving machine. The BMW is not the ultimate driving machine. This is the ultimate driving machine. And you have 4 major systems. You got your respiratory system, nervous system, cardiovascular system, and your immune system. Your immune system is the kingpin, the godfather of your cardiovascular, respiratory, and nervous system, right? And the cholesterol is what makes all of the systems weak. So if all of the systems are becoming weak, you have to go to a doctor. The doctor isn't trained to show you how to eat properly. He's trained to give you a pill to help you with your ill. But have you heard any of the commercials lately? Don't operate machinery. It may cause fatigue. It may cause upset stomach. It may cause blurry eyes, dry mouth, nasal problems. It may raise your cholesterol. It may cause sudden death or suicidal thoughts, all from the pills, all because of the meals. When you can really eat more superfoods and be the real deal, be more healthier, more vibrant, more alive. If you look back at all of the pictures of your ancient ancestors, you'll see they were very slender. They was building pyramids and sphinx and all kinds of sciences and knowledges producing. But when you look at the people of today, everybody practically are round. You might not have saw this movie. It was called WALL-E. It was supposed to be the depiction of what tomorrow would look like. People sitting on these big old warp and flying in space with these big warp machines, riding on hoverboards, these supersized drinks, and everybody obese. Obese, it's been engineered. The more you eat unhealthy, the more you buy into the pharmaceutical companies and the doctors. And they laughing at you. Ha, 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 ha. Let them eat their meat. Let them clog up their arteries. Because that's going to weaken their immune system. That's going to make their heart weak. That's going to make their respiratory system weak. That's going to make their nervous system weak. And that's going to make them keep coming back to us for our pills, for the ills that the meat has created. What's my suggestion?
Well, let me ask you this, Food Lord. What
Talk to me.
What are the superfoods?
What are
superfoods?
Superfoods to the rescue. Superfoods are foods that's packed with nutrients, vitamins, minerals, proteins, and antioxidants from plants, from fruits, nuts, veggies, beans, and grains. Listen, I put a cookbook out in 2016. I had a vision. I said, I'm sick of telling people to stop eating meat. The more I tell people to stop eating meat, I got to start watching my back. They act like he want to hit me with a stick or something. I'm like, hold the hell up. Let me switch the game up a little bit. So what I did, I had a vision. And the vision said, make a cookbook for meat eaters. So my wife and I, we collaborated and we created Cooking with the Food Lord, one bite at a time. And in this book, we have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack options to surround your favorite meat, seafood, cheese, and dairy. You know, when there's a crime scene, they put yellow tape around it, right? So I say to people, when you go to eat your favorite meat, seafood, cheese, and dairy, whether it come from land or sea, surround it with superfoods. If you're going to eat, let's say, a dead breakfast like bacon and eggs, don't just eat bacon and eggs. Eat bacon, eggs, a slice of avocado, and probably a smoothie. If you're going to eat, let's say, some pork chops and ribs, eat pork chops and ribs, but add some Swiss chard or spinach or kale or Brussels sprouts. So when you insert superfoods with the meat, this is what superfoods do to your arteries. It opens them up. When you eat meat, land or sea, this is what it do to the arteries. It closes them up. And when your veins are closing up, it's hard to breathe. It makes you fatigue. It makes your back hurt. It makes your legs swell up with gout. It makes you lose your breasts and your prostate and more. So when you eat superfoods open up your veins for sure. That's where all your health comes from, by eating foods that open up veins. Say it with me. The only way to stay healthy is to eat foods that open up your veins. Ain't no other way around it. Guys working out like a mother. You be sitting and say, God damn, man, that guy cut up. He fit. But then he go home after he work out real good and eat some steak and bacon and eggs and cheese and all the stuff that clog up your arteries with all of this cholesterol. So this is what he doing. Even though it's looking good on the outside, this is what he doing to his inside of his vein. And this is how you get, if blood and oxygen don't get to your heart, you have a heart attack. If blood and oxygen don't get to your brain, you get a stroke. If blood and oxygen don't get to your skin, your cells, and your tissues, you get prostate, breast cancer, and so much more. Open up your veins, and you will see a huge difference in your whole existence. You'll notice your ultimate driving machine, man, to do its thing. Now, when the COVID-19 kicked in 2020 in March, the whole planet went on lockdown. While the planet went on lockdown, I created 2 new books for you. The Holy Bible of Superfoods and the Holy Quran of Superfoods. And in these 2 books, the Holy Bible of Superfoods and the Holy Quran of Superfoods, they have the most potent fruits, nuts, veggies, beans, and grains. You eat, say for an example, man, you trying to hit this little soft skin, and you heard from the food lord that going to the gas station getting them sex pills or mess up your tube and have you having all kinds of side effects. So you don't want to go get the sex pill tonight. You want to do what the food lord said. So you go grab this book and you go get your superfood. And let's say you eat 2 avocados, dark, 20 minutes before it's time to hit soft skin. And guaranteed, man, your tube, man. Do you hear what I'm telling you? This is the power of superfoods. Let's take an example. You don't have no energy and you need some energy right there on the spot. You can drink a smoothie and voila, you'll have super energy. Let's say you're in a bad mood and you want your mood to change. You can eat some superfoods, strawberries, and it'll change your mood. Let's say you having mental fatigueness. Your mind is not clear. You can eat some Brazilian nuts. And man, so simply by eating more superfoods, it changes the whole dynamic of how you feel, your mood, your physique. I'm 53 years old. I'm fast as grease lightning. I work out pretty good. I got the rippities. I'm ripped up all around this piece. All up in here is rippities. All up in here is rippities. And it don't come from me going to the gym doing crunches. It comes from me going to my kitchen doing crunches on fruits, nuts, veggies, beans, and grains. Superfoods. The foods that open up your veins.
Well, we got a couple questions from the people that's watching, and they want to know where can they get the books at, Food Lord?
Okay, so you can go on Amazon.com, www.theholybibleofsuperfoods.com or www.theholyquranofsuperfoods.com, and right there, it'll be right there at you. And or you can join me on Facebook, Antonio Ford, Put Fitness. My profile pictures, my 2 new books, The Holy Bible of Superfoods and The Holy Bible of Superfoods, and Holy Quran of Superfoods, pardon me. And also, my back profile pictures me with the chef hat, red chef jacket on. And it's all about saving lives, man, encouraging people to boost their immune system. That's how we keep ourselves healthy, by keeping a strong immune system. Now, remember this. If your immune system's strong, it makes your cardiovascular system, which is your heart, strong. When your heart's strong, it makes your respiratory system strong and your nervous system strong. But if your immune system is weak, man, you're in trouble for sickness and disease. And they'll never tell you this. That's why I'm here. You know what I mean? They say that we should be trying to say answer God problems. You got a problem? I want to answer God problems for you. So I want to show people how to eat healthy. I want to bring your answer. I want to be a problem solver in your life. You got gout, you got arthritis, eat more superfoods. Watch it go by. You got sinus, eat more superfoods. Asthma, eat more superfoods. I'm just being straight up with you. Foods heal. Foods also kill. I'm taking questions.
What you got, Slink?
Well,
one more time.
Well, I said, first of all, I read all the books. I brought all the books, and they are very informative. I wouldn't just say that because I brought them, because the reason I like them, because they're so simple that you can just pick it right up. But Deon, I got a little bit of static in my mic. I can hear it. So I'm gonna let you go ahead, because I don't want it to be static, because that was a very good presentation you gave, Slim. And it's so simple. But the hardest part is the discipline. You know, people start one thing. That's the thing about our people. We can start 1 million businesses, but we never continue them all. So the hardest thing is it's a lifestyle.
Well, let me encourage your audience. To do Meatless Monday with me. Every Monday, we're going to do a Meatless Monday where we're going to do fruits, nuts, veggies, beans, and grains. We're going to start off with just 1 day out the week. 1 day out the week without meat. Is it possible? Can you do it? I encourage you.
What we did have one question from Herm Frazier. He wants to know, is there good or bad superfoods, such as the quality of fruits, vegetables, etc.?
So right now, man, it's almost a crying shame, but the food and the agricultural industry is really in danger. And I say it's in danger because they got 2 types of foods out here. They have foods that is GMO, and then they have foods that's non-GMO. Now, I know people that tell me they won't wear fake clothes, fake Versace or fake no fake shoes or nothing like that, but then they eat artificial foods. Right. So you'll eat artificial food, but you won't wear fake clothes. Shouldn't that be the other way around, don't you think?
I think so.
So what happened is we got the GMO foods versus the non-GMO foods. Of course, it costs a couple of dollars more to eat healthy. Whole Foods produce section is probably just as equal to all of the other produce sections in the States, right? Now, when you get into meat sections and stuff like that, then the prices change drastically. But I would recommend all your listeners to go in Whole Foods produce section and get the most healthiest fruits, nuts, veggies, beans, and grains, as opposed to going to John's, Safeway, all the regular local grocery stores. That's going to give you those same prices on the produce, but they're going to be selling you GMO. So to answer your question, is there a difference? Can I differentiate between good superfoods and bad superfoods? Of course. The bad superfoods are the GMOs because they're altering the foods, like seedless fruit. Like you can get an organic grape, but it is an organic grape with no seeds. So that's a bad food. If the grape don't have no seeds, if the watermelon don't have no seeds, if the orange don't have no seed, if the banana don't have any seeds, surely the food law advertised we don't eat.
So GMO stands for, just in case a listener know, what does that stand for?
GMO stands for genetically modified organisms. And this means that food that has been made in laboratories, not through nature. So the non-GMO foods are foods that come from nature. And that's the difference. The nature foods that come from nature versus foods that's coming from biotech scientists who has corrupted the food chain.
Right. So in other words, the best thing to do when you first get, okay, how would a person be able to tell it's hard out here? Okay, how would a person be able to tell a GMO from, if you go to, let's say I'm a regular shopper. I go in Giant, because the average person don't shop at Whole Foods, right? Like you say, we invested in all the wrong stuff. So average person might try to find a cheaper place than Giant. So let's just say you go in there, how would they know the difference between the GMO and the regular?
Okay. So on all pre-packaged foods, right? If it's non-GMO, it has that label on it. Remember that label right there. You want to screenshot it? See that label right there? Let me show you on another item. You see that label right there? Can you see it?
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
Oh, so when you see that on the items, on the packaged foods like cereals, rice, milks, juices, crackers, candies, that shows you that the food is not a fake food. But if you don't see that label on the packaged foods, you will know that it's GMO. Now, when it comes to produce, how to differentiate between genetically modified fruit from non-genetically modified fruit is two ways. One way is the regular fruit that come from nature is always small. The GMO fruits, like you'll see oranges that's this big.
Yeah, right.
Bananas this big. Bananas don't have seeds in them. Or let's say a Brussels sprout is this big. Or a cucumber so big. A strawberry, a mega-sized strawberry. Genetically modified foods are typically extremely large, noticeably large. And natural foods that's non-GMO are naturally normal size to the eye. And another thing too, and I'm a post, now I got some ginger in here, but I don't have any fake ginger. So I was gonna show you, can you give me some ginger root? Like for an example, ginger root. When you get real ginger root that's not genetically modified, right? You'll notice that it's small. It's not humongous. But when you get that ginger root out of, let's say, the typical Safeway, Giants, Harris Teeters, man, they be huge. The clusters be very huge and fat, like they obese. Right. So when you looking to buy your foods, just remember that when you buy foods out of the regular grocery stores, this isn't Whole Foods, this is the regular grocery stores. When you buy foods out of the regular grocery stores, always remember you're buying that food and you're buying chemicals. So let's say you buy a rotisserie chicken. You get the rotisserie chicken, but if you look at it closely, it got an ingredient called carrageenan that's inside of that rotisserie chicken. And that carrageenan causes some of the worst health conditions. So let's say you buy a bag of potato chips out of the regular grocery store. You get not just potato chips, but you get potato chips and chemicals. Let's say you buying juice. You're not just buying juice, but you're buying juice and chemicals. And that applies to all of the food going throughout the store. So it's so important that we spend an extra few dollars more on food, because food heals you, sustain you, in addition to food having the ability, especially when it's the wrong food, that can kill you.
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you this. We got a few of our listeners on here, which a lot of our listeners. How does this affect the body?
You gotta show
What's
us.
the alcohol?
That
Is that
right
alcohol?
hit it.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you about the alcohol. So I posed this question on Facebook. I said, is the wine that you're drinking, is it from grapes with seeds or seedless grapes? Because if your wine is coming from grapes with no seeds, then that means your wine is GMO. Then that means your wine, even though it tastes like wine, it smells like wine, and look like wine, it's a fake wine. And so even though you might be getting nice and toasted, it comes with health conditions later on.
Okay.
Yeah. So in terms of just alcohol in general, man, if you're gonna drink responsibly. And then after you drink, always drink water. Flush yourself out. And if you come up with a hangover, think about the food, Lord, and a superfood. Go get you some coconut water, drink some coconut water, and voila, you done sobered up like a scarf.
So coconut water sobers you up.
Sobers you right on up. Any superfood will. A smoothie will sober you up.
Oh, so you know what else the old timers?
That's
You know what else they say will sober you up? Vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream, no, that's gonna make you Earl something up.
Thanks, Bob. Listen, man, Slim, you were so informative. I'm sure they got it. See, I told you the hardest thing for all of us since we've been eating. How long did it take you to actually get into a groove where you said, I got it now? Because another person like smoking cigarettes, they stop. Michael Belly, he clean. He stopped drinking for 14 days. But he done this 20 times. So how far did you get down the line with your diet now, or the way of life, that you start saying, you know what, I got it. It's habit now.
In 1990, I took a different posture in my life. I took a different position and I took a different direction. I said I needed a change. And so I started gradually. Egypt wasn't built in a day. We didn't just instantly say, okay, we want a pyramid. All right, we got a pyramid and instantaneously appeared. It was gradual. We had to build brick by brick by brick by brick until we got the pyramid structured and complete. So I encourage people to not to try to jump out there and say, okay, I'm gonna go and do this change in diet. Everything is gradual. Take your time, and within the process of time, things is a process. So I started first by taking beef out of my diet. Then I took pork out my diet. Then I took all of the other meats out of my diet. And then in addition to taking the meat out my diet, remember, in life, not just with diet, but in life, whenever you take something away, you must replace it with something equally powerful, or you will forever yearn for that which you took out your life, and thus create the greatest void in your life. So it's so important, when you take something away, you have to have something equally powerful to bring in to fill the void. And so I encourage people, when you eat your meat, add superfoods. When you eat your eggs, add superfoods. When you eat your breakfast, add superfoods. When you eat your lunch and dinner, add superfoods. But food, Lord, I need something to help me. What can I really replace meat with? Here, I tell you, meat can be replaced with beans. So beans is the new meat. Say it with me, y'all. Beans is the new meat.
Beans is the new meat. I love beans.
There
Yeah, man, it's the new meat. You can add onions with it, mushrooms in it, Brussels sprouts in it, spinach in it, kale in it. You can add anything, and you can even put meat in the beans.
Right.
But when you add superfoods, when you eat beans, they are high in protein and antioxidants. So they naturally build skin cells and tissues, boost the immune system, give you better brain function, and so much more. Let me give y'all 5 foods I encourage y'all to eat on a regular, okay? 5 foods. Y'all got y'all pen and paper?
Yeah, we got it.
And you can look them up. You can look the foods up later on to see all of the benefits. But for now, I just want you to write these foods down because I love you and I love what y'all doing. And Deon and Skinny Man, you know, it's all about empowerment and words. When you use words, words create worlds when you can grasp or comprehend the word. So when I say a word, it creates a world in your mind. So I'm going to give you 5 foods that's going to change your world. The first food, I want you to write this down. Organic, raw, unsalted Brazilian nuts. That is one of the most powerful foods on planet Earth.
You said unsealed?
Unsalted.
Unsalted.
Unsalted. Okay.
And you
Unsalted,
y'all
raw,
at Whole Foods too. Go to Whole Foods.
unsalted, raw, organic Brazilian nuts. That's the first one. You ready for the second one?
Yep.
Yeah.
The pomegranates. I want you to run like you just won $1 billion. They about to go out of season next month. I want you to go to Aldi's, John, Whole Foods, wherever you can get them. Get a pomegranate. Go on my Facebook page. I'll show you how to open them up so that all of the seeds drop right up in front of you. That food is so powerful for your heart, your brain, your sex life, your health. It gets rid of arthritis, gout. Man, it does miraculous things for the ultimate driving machine. Now, let me say this. The ultimate driving machine is not the BMW. That's a damn lie. The ultimate driving machine is you, Skinny. Is you, Deon. Y'all the ultimate driving machine. And that ultimate driving machine got you as drivers. So the third food to get is ginger root. Okay? Ginger root is so powerful. It's medicinal. What I mean by medicinal is it's like medicine. So I eat it in the morning. I eat it in the evening. I put it in my tea. And I drink tea all day. In fact, I got a cup of tea right there waiting for me. But I put it in my tea. Can you give me a piece of ginger, please, baby? You gave me this. I gave it back to you. Ginger root, right? I'm going to show you what size portion that you can eat. It's spicy. When you first start eating it, it's going to be a little spicy, right? I want y'all to get over it. If you can drink alcohol and eat meat, you can certainly eat this ginger root. So this is a piece of ginger root right here, right? Let me see if you see it. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want you to cut half of this off, half of that, and just mince it and throw it in your tea. Thank you, brother. Throw it in your tea. And that superfood, if you suffer from sinus and you pay so much money for clarity, say thank you, food Lord. Because guess what? When you eat this ginger root, your sinus, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. It's out of there. All the way out of there. Okay. Superfoods. They do super miraculous things. So that was food 3. I said the Brazilian nuts was number 1. Pomegranates is number 2. Ginger root is number 3. Number 4, turmeric. Everybody that eat meat, please listen to the food, Lord. If you eat meat, I highly recommend that you eat turmeric. What is turmeric? This is turmeric. It looked like ginger root. It tastes like a curd. Can you see it?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
we said it.
When you eat turmeric, turmeric eats away the inflammation that the meat. Remember when we were talking about all that cholesterol? When you eat your favorite meat, it put all that cholesterol in your arteries. When you eat the turmeric eats away the cholesterol, eats away the inflammation. And if it eats away the inflammation, guess what? Your legs will start getting smaller. Your arthritis will stop hurting. Your gout will deflate and go away. All because you're getting all of that inflammation, cholesterol, or the same plaque that build up in your teeth. The doctors call it, really, it's cholesterol. So the plaque means cholesterol. Cholesterol is plaque. And the same plaque that build up in your teeth also build up in your arteries. Okay? So the turmeric, it eats away the cholesterol so that the cholesterol won't cause you to have health dilemmas. So I encourage every meat eater from this day forward to eat a piece of turmeric every single solitary day. So that was number 4. The Brazilian nuts, the pomegranate, the ginger root, the turmeric. So the last food I encourage everybody to use is to drink green tea. Why green tea, food lord? Because green tea automatically eat away cholesterol. You can drink green tea. I drink this Tippy tea. They round tea bags. I love it. I drink tea all day long. If you drink tea, the tea eats away the cholesterol. The cholesterol, remember, cholesterol makes mucus, and mucus is what swells us up. And so when you drink tea, it deflates it. It helps you with your sinus. It helps with your brain function and so much more. So those 5 foods I want you to consume on a consistent basis. But it's one more key component that I have to say to you all. And that is your colon. Our colon is in danger like never before. Like the arteries, our colon looks just like this. You see all of these grooves? See all these grooves right here? Meats get trapped in these grooves and it clogs up your colon. By the way, it takes, when you eat your favorite meat, seafood, cheese, and dairy, baked, steamed, or fried, it could have came from Whole Foods or Hell's Kitchen. When you eat your favorite meat, it clogs. It takes 72 hours for one setting of meat to go in and defecate out. Okay? 72 hours. But if you're eating meat every meal, you're packing your colon to the point that you're not having a proper defecation. I know a lady that only defecated once a month.
Dang.
Colon clog. What do I recommend to cleanse out your colon? Prune juice, Sunsweet brand, hot light tea, 1 hour before bed, 4 to 6 ounces. Do that for 21 days. It pushes all of those age-old, dead animals out your colon. And when you clean out your colon, you cleaning out your mind, your brain. When you clog up your colon, you causing the greatest damage to your brain. Most people are fatigued because they got dead animals in their colon. Clean out your colon and your brain clears up. Clean out your colon, you reduce the risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. Prune juice, hot light tea, 1 hour before bed for 21 days. And on day 22, you'll be totally amazed. For women, when their stomach go, it make their booty grow. They be getting excited about that. For men, when they drink the prune juice, It make their stomach go. Man, they start to see their tool again. They ain't seen their tool in years. Damn, man, where you been at? Damn. In addition, when you clean out your colon from all of the age-old dead animals, you reverse, did you hear me? Type 2 diabetes.
All right. Well, check this out. You done gave us so much good information.
And I got it written down.
Man, I wrote everything down. It's all written down right here. I got it all. Listen, we got to bring you back. Couple more. We need to do this every 3 months, 2 to 3.
Yeah, we're gonna have
just to keep people. Yeah, we got to keep people in tune.
So everybody is gonna commit to the No Meat Mondays. Everybody that we have.
Are you in? Meatless Mondays. Are you in?
I'm in. Meatless Mondays. I commit. I'm in. Meatless. I'm gonna start with that because see, I think that's the best way to do. Just like you said,
one day a week. That one day you took that whole day out just to eat superfoods. So what you're doing is the more superfoods you eat, the more cholesterol coming out your arteries. The more meat coming out your colon. The more meat come out your body, the healthier you'll feel.
Well, they already asking for you back, and you ain't even gone no goddamn where. And look, y'all start talking about so much less meat. I got to shit right now. Goddamn, y'all start talking so much about all that shit. I got to shit.
Hey, look.
I ate today, man.
Listen,
this is what we do. Another question before we bring this to a conclusion, man. Give me another question, man.
Last question we're gonna give you is: how much water in a day should a person obtain, and what kind of water?
Wow, that's a good question right there. Now, I always recommend that people drink at least a gallon of water a day. Okay, that's 64 ounces. All right. In addition to drinking water, all water just isn't the same. The worst kind of water you can drink right now is the water out your sink because it is loaded with fluoride. And fluoride is the number one thing that weakens the pineal gland. And when you have a weakened pineal gland through fluoride, man, that's the center of your consciousness. That's where your intuition comes from. That's your thought pattern that says, man, that dude ain't right. And you be right.
Right.
So when you damage that part of you, man, you done killed the greater part of you. And that's what fluoride does best. So I would recommend even if you boil it, you're not boiling the fluoride out of it.
Right.
I always encourage people to drink as much fresh water as you possibly can. And of course, we know our lifestyles and we're not in no mountains or anything where rivers and streams are flowing where fresh water is. So we have to drink bottled water. So the worst kind of bottled water you can drink.
Let me ask you this, Food Lord. What about alkaline water? Because I do.
That's what I was going to say. Alkaline water is the best water to drink because it has what you call electrolytes in it, or it boosts the immune system. It boosts the immune system. So when you drink waters that's, let's say, the Shawnee, you know what I mean, that water is very acidic, and it makes your stomach acidic. And when you eat acidic foods, that's where you get all of the gastrointestinal diseases and sicknesses, stomach issues from, by having an acidic stomach. So the easiest way to make your stomach unacidic is to simply put foods in it that's alkaline. A salad is alkaline. The right waters that have pH. Now let me tell you a good water to drink. I love the water. It's just pricey. It's called the essential water. Have y'all tried that before?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that's essential water. Now, the lowest of the waters that's not acidic, it's just not the, you got, let's say, you got Adrian Bronner and you got Floyd Mayweather, okay?
Right.
So with the waters, You got Deer Park is like the Adrian Bronner, and Essentia is the Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Right.
So these
Really?
waters are better. But when you're drinking those waters that's let's say from out the dollar store, 12 for $2, man, those waters are very acidic. So it creates later on in you gastrointestinal issues. That's another subject for another conversation for show. But you definitely don't want to drink water that's high in acidity. You want to drink as much water that has a high pH content.
Okay. Well, I guess I gotta get rid of these 2 cases of Agent Brown of water I got, because I sure brought
Hey, look here.
Listen, man.
All over. I'm gonna let Slink close us out, but I want to say from the All Over the Place podcast with Slink and Deon, I want to thank you, Food Lord. You definitely will be back. We gotta have you back. We got to make this a quarterly thing, because Black health, Black wealth, and all that. This is what we're doing tonight, health and wealth. We got to have y'all on, man. With our first guy, more money, and now with you talking about food and helping all of us. You know, it's 400 some people watching right now. So, and I know they engage. So I just want to thank you for all the props and everything, and understanding with your visuals how we can be better as people when it comes to health. Go ahead, Slink.
I want to leave y'all with a closing remark.
Okay, go ahead.
My wife watched this show called Pimple Popper, and Dr. Pimple Popper, in which it's this doctor that cuts these so-called pimples off people. Have you ever watched that show before?
No.
I heard about it, but I never watched it.
Okay. Well, the show is based off of her popping very large pimples. But really what Pimple Popper really is people eating so much meat that their bodies is so filled with cholesterol that when she popped these pimples, you see all that grease from all your meat, seafood, cheese, and dairy, baked, steam, or fried, whether it came from Whole Foods or Hell's Kitchen, ooze out with the pus and cholesterol. That's what the meat does to your body. It transforms you. It causes all kinds of cysts and keloids. And what else? What's the thing she called it, baby? Lipoma. It creates lipomas in people. So I want to encourage people to eat more superfoods. The more superfoods you eat, the healthier you are, the stronger your immune system. The less superfoods you eat, the more meat you eat, the more prone you are to sickness and disease. And I appreciate y'all for having me on, man. Y'all are blessed.
Thank you so much, man.
Hey, listen, first of all, I want to tell the Queen we appreciate her for allowing you to be with us for 30 and 40 minutes, because you're a family man, and when you get home, you are structured, man, so you had to allot time to fit us in, and we appreciate the Queen giving you us for 30 minutes. Now you can take, man, you listen, we appreciate you. We always got to get a woman her props too.
Yeah, my Queen, she can hear y'all, man. Much gratitude, man. Straight up, man.
Man, listen, I'm married, so I already know. Because if it ain't right with the woman in the house, all them books is trash. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. My wife, she don't do the spotlight, right? But man, she the backbone behind my success. She the one put these books together and everything. You know what I mean?
I already know, Slim. I already know. Hey, listen, you more than enough. You like me. You out front. You can do it all. This is a place. Everybody got a place in the relationship when it comes to marriage and all. As long as y'all make it work, I'm proud of you. Thanks for coming on. I got a lot of this has been one of the best shows we done had, Slim.
Yep.
Because I done sit and wrote all this stuff down. I done went shopping. I'm mad I didn't get you. Okay, one more thing and I'll let you go. Can you give everybody the names of the book so we can shoot it across the bottom?
Gotta get it one more time. Gotta get that
shoot across the bottom so we can give
the books. Yeah.
Okay, let me just say first and foremost, I'm upset with Amazon for taking one of my first book down, my autobiography, from a nigga to a god.
Right.
It's still being sold in other outlets, but Amazon was the #1 spot. Man, I have the Holy Bible, the Holy Quran of superfoods. I'm sorry, the Holy Bible, the Holy Bible of superfoods, the Holy Quran of superfoods by Antonio Ford, the Food Lord ABC book of superfoods.
There it is.
My cookbook, Cooking with the Food Lord, One Bite at a Time. And all of these items can be purchased online at Amazon.com.
There y'all have it right there.
Yes,
make
indeed.
sure y'all get on Amazon tonight.
Or they can get it from you if they just don't. If they just need to get it, but you got a couple on hand, don't you?
Yes. I keep books always on hand, so if ever they need some books, y'all can send me a friend request or even holler at Skinny or send me a friend request. Join me on. I've been deleting people off my Facebook, especially people that don't need me any longer. And I make space for people. So join me on my Facebook page, Antonio Ford, and put fitness. And remember, it's one bite at a time. And it's all about wellness, man. You know, if we start loving ourselves more, man, we'll live for 200, 300, 400, 500 years old. Yeah.
There y'all have it. Listen.
There y'all have it. The Food Lord.
That was a Food
That was
Lord.
good info.
We getting ready to take a quick, when I say quick, a quick 30-second break. Listen, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Me and Slink got a whole lot to talk about. So give us 30 seconds. We'll be right back. It's me and Slink from here on out. So get y'all popcorn ready. We'll holler at you 30 seconds.
Still strong cause I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push. No crime but I push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. Chest up, push. 10 toes, push. Big things stay big things when the small things get pushed. And the small things stay small things when the big things just push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. Chest up, push. 10 toes, push. Came in the game just to murder something. Put it on lock like the burglar coming. Sleeping on me, that's a bad dream. Then you wake up and it hurts something.
Woo!
Hey, look. Hey, you seen me. I was dancing and everything. Man,
that's my man, EM Tanner. That's our man.
That push on.
Okay, now we got so many things to talk about.
Yes,
the playoffs this week. Thank you, Donna. We appreciate it. Listen, I
hope y'all enjoyed the two people that we had on the night. Because those was two awesome interviews. Don't worry about Country Earl, but the other two interviews, they was good.
But you got to realize both of them guests came prepared. You could tell both of them are on their game. They know their stuff. They was able to answer questions. Man, it's nobody like being a dude that's prepared, man. You got to be prepared. They wasn't fumbling around. Man came straight off the dome. Came straight up, gave you 5 foods that you must have.
Right.
And he gave us Meatless Mondays. So we're going to put that in effect. Me and Deon are in.
Right. Oh, I'm definitely in.
Now, before we talked about the cruise, where we want to start at? You might got something. Where you want to start? NFL?
Hey, listen, we all over the place. So you know me, I'm going to jump around anyway. So because you said that, we'll go with cruise first. We'll go cruise first. And everybody, we want y'all to chime in. Make sure y'all chime in with us. So who was the better crew?
Cash crew. Cash
crew. Who was the better cash crew?
Who was the better cash crew? What crew would you want to be with? Number one, I'm going to go with number one. What mine would be Marlo Stansfield and Chris and Snoop.
Now I'm gonna go with Ghost, Tommy, and Kanan, because remember they all was together when Lord Michael and they killed a little girl and all that. I'm going with Ghost, Tommy, and Kanan. I'm going with that 3 because them 3 can get it done. Or you can go with Avon Boxdale, Stringer Field, and Weebay. Because Weebay was up too. Yeah, Weebay was up.
Hey, Weebay was putting that work in. Weebay. Remember when Weebay and Omar started beefing? Omar bust his ass, so he dropped his gun behind the car. Y'all remember that? Martin. Right. Blue Hill Avenue crew.
Hey, you
Blue
know
Hill.
what? That was a movie, right? I think that's what
Blue
I
Hill.
think that's what he is talking about.
Is that a movie? Blue Hill
I
Avenue.
think that's I think that is a movie.
Let me ask you this: did y'all ever see that movie where the police was dirty and they was taking all that money in New York?
What movie was that?
Yeah, it was all New York police. They was robbing dudes like Marlo, Chris, and Snoop. Yeah, okay,
Hey,
Eric,
Eric Johnson going with you.
Yeah, you know I'm going. Man, them up.
Oh, and you know what? I never seen Shotter's Booty. I never seen Shotter's.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that movie. I gotta watch that one then.
Movie. Okay, I'll take Luca Brasi and Corleone Crew. Okay, Donna.
Okay, Donna, you went old school with us. All right.
Okay, you went deep that time. Luca Brasi sleep with the fishes though. They killed his ass. Oh, who killed him? Fanucci and them. What's it? Salazzo and what's called them killed him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Blue Hill.
Did you ever see this movie? Me and Kat watched this movie last night called The Departed. You ever watch that?
Oh man, that's a bad joke.
Man, that joke was like that.
Man, everything got listen. A lot of people ain't hip to Departed.
My daughter just came in, so I gotta go ahead. Slink.
Oh man, your daughter part owner of this joke. She got 50%. Listen, whatever she say goes. So you listen what she's saying. Listen, The Departed is about a rat. A lot of people don't know Departed is about who was the snitch. You got all the top-notch dudes. Jack Nicholas, Matt Damon, who the other dude?
Hey, go ahead, Slink. Go ahead, Slink. Finish that one.
Jack
Nicholas name of the good one.
Who we say?
Jack Nicholas was with Matt Damon. He was a snitch.
Leonardo
DiCaprio was an undercover dude. And then they had Mark Wahlberg. He was like another cop. He ended up killing the last dude. Then I don't want to mess y'all up because y'all might not have seen the movie. But it's a great movie called The Departed on Netflix.
Oh man, that's old. That's old.
Iz was talking about The Heat. Now Heat was a good movie with Val Kilmer and them. That joke like that.
And that joke, that's one of my top fives. That's in my top 3 for real.
Ooh,
I'm with Don
Al
for real.
Pacino on them. That joke
Godfather, I would say I got some of my greatest lessons from Godfather, Scarface, and Heat. I got a lot of jewels from them 3. Give me Liam. Oh man, that taking the shit get you killed over there, Brazil. Walking around with my man with that bullshit. You keep fucking with the Neil Lee, so you think he gonna go get your ass? He ain't gonna come get your fleet boy, motherfucker. Man, you Val Kilmer.
Hey, you know what? Hey, look at Iz though. The Town crew was like that too.
Town was there. That Town crew.
Nah, they was like that. Nah, they was like that too though.
But Val Kilmer was Robert De Niro's favorite one out of all of them in the crew. There are a lot of them in Heat. You remember when they killed the dude in Heat? When my man Wayne Grove killed him.
Wayne Grove, yeah.
Wayne Grove killed the dude, and my man had to go back and kill him. He said, I gotta go back. He had his girl and everything. He could have left. He went back and killed him.
Hey, Bernard, I never seen Reservoir Dogs, but thank you for letting me know because I'll watch that tonight.
Bernard, who was the star of Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah, I gotta watch Reservoir. But we got Frank. Hold on. I think we might get Frank real quick. Frank, you there?
Yo.
What did you tell us to watch earlier, Frank? Because we're gonna get you right off. What was the show you told us to watch?
Snowfall.
Okay. So who is Snowfall's life based on? Let me see if you know that.
Somebody I want to say Rick Ross.
Exactly, Freeway Rick. That's who Snowfall. Yeah, that's who it's based on.
Definitely watch that tonight.
Well, a lot of people don't know nothing about Freeway Rick. A lot of that stuff you got to read because a lot of stuff that you get now is so watered down. But you got to go a little further back and read his case, how the infamous Rick Ross did to become Rick Ross. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm talking about
so you telling me that whole show is about Freeway Ricky.
Yeah, I think that's what I think that's
based. That's real. We talking about fake, like we talking about TV. So we don't want to get mixed up with real. And
no. I'm just talking about the where I learned a lot of game from. People always, man, how you get so sharp? I learned BMF crew was busy. Yeah, they was.
But them real life though is.
Yeah, what I learned a lot about was Godfather. I learned a lot of principles from Godfather, Scarface, and Heat.
Wow. I mean, them 3 good ones. But
I'm gonna tell you something.
If you can call if you can call your best crew, you still going with Marlo and them. You're not going with nobody else.
Goddamn right, I'm going with Marlo. That Marlo, shit. Marlo put motherfuckers in the wall. They was killing motherfuckers. You couldn't even find them. He said Snowfall's like that. Now everybody talking about Snowfall.
Hey, everybody talking about. You know what, Slink? We might gotta watch that tonight. Man.
Listen, we have
watch
to
it. I watch it, and then we on.
Listen, I'm gonna do 4 hours tonight.
Me and
my wife gonna stay because I'm off tomorrow. Tony. Oh, how about that's what I said. Scarface. Scarface was one. I think Scarface came out in '86. When Scarface came out, everybody wanted to sell coke. Everybody wanted to sell coke. If you was young, because it really was about a dude that ain't had nothing to turn into everything. Quentin Tarantino, Michael Mann, Tim Roth. Okay, that's the one to put up.
Look at Michael Bettany, man. We talking about TV, Michael Bettany. Damn,
man, you trying to get somebody locked up on here, man. We ain't trying. Blow was good. Blow was good.
Blow was good. That was with Johnny Depp, right? Was that with Johnny Depp? Okay.
Yeah, Johnny Depp. I'm gonna tell you what else was good. The Wolf on Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street was good, but that wasn't really a crime. It was a crime joke, but it wasn't.
Yeah, that was a crew. That was a clean crew. That was another form of hustling. They were hustling. They stole money. They made millions. Them motherfuckers made millions stealing money. That motherfucker Wolf of Wall Street. Hey, that was funny, motherfucker, when my man was on them pills and he had to crawl to his car. You see that joke?
Yeah, he crashed the whole car and everything.
Yeah,
now, Mike Jackson talking about the Expendables. I've never seen that either.
You stars
Cowboys. Never seen that one either. You
never seen that nigga. Oh, I seen Cocaine Cowboys. Yeah, that's about dudes in Miami. Am I right, Deon? It's about dudes in Miami. I don't
know. I never seen that. There you go, Bernard.
Okay,
that's a great movie. That's a
Casino.
That's what I was about to say. Casino was another good one. Man, it's quite a few like mobster jumps is good. Now, what was the other one? Donnie Brasco. That was another good
Donnie Brasco.
So what would you say is your top 3 mafia movies for everybody now? But I'm gonna ask Slink. Slink, what's your top 3 mafia jumps though?
Gotta go with Godfather, number 1. For me, I gotta go with Godfather, probably because I've seen it so much. Blow is good too with Johnny Depp. Yeah, I gotta go with Godfather, right? And then Ocean 11 is good. Here's a sleeper. American Made. That is a sleeper.
Yeah,
American. That's American Me. That's what my man. Yeah, that's a mean joint too. New Jack City, Sugar Hill.
Sugar Hill. That's a good.
Sugar Hill was good. Belly was good. I liked it. Belly.
Yeah.
I liked it. Belly.
Belly is a really good movie, but it's kind of tricky because I never understood why. Remember, okay, now we can talk about now. When you talk about Belly, remember they was in DMX basement or something like that. DMX ended up clowning dude and smacked him out and stripped him. Remember they stripped him butt naked.
Right.
Why did he go after Nas when Nas wasn't even there? He started blasting at Nas at the end of the movie. When Nas came out the barbershop, the same dude started blasting at Nas. I'm like, why you blasting that? He wasn't even there. You should have.
He was there.
DMX.
He was there.
No, he wasn't in that. Nas wasn't in that basement, Slim. Nas
man, you tripping, man. Carlito's Way. That's a good one.
Watch. Telling you.
Okay. Once Upon a Time in America. Yeah, that's a good one too. Can anybody verify? Because I thought, now I could be wrong, but I thought that the dude that gave Nas a different look. That's why my man said, "Man, what you looking at him like that for?" Something to that nature. He had got mad.
DMX stripped them peoples down in the basement or something. He was counting up the money, and DMX got mad, stripped them naked. But Nas wasn't even in the building. So why was Nas even in that man? Dude pulled up the strap and tried to shoot him.
Well, sometimes if the dude can't get the dude that go.
It's All Over the Place podcast. Come on, man.
Yeah, we had some guests, man. We let them burn, Slim. Listen, we don't even mind. Well, we're going to be short tonight. Training Day has always been. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, Training Day was a really good movie. I really enjoyed Training Day, though.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got Frank right back. Let's see what Frank's talking about. Frank, talk to us.
What's good? I just got back. What's up?
Oh, Frank, get out of here. Frank, we thought you had something to say.
Listen, we know Ghetto Greg. We gave Ghetto Greg the night off.
Yeah, he had the night off.
His best friend birthday today, so we let him chill out. Queen of the South was good too. I told Deon about that. Nas was there. I told him Nas was there. This man crazy talking about Nas wasn't there. This man crazy talking about Nas wasn't in the building, man. That's why he got mad, because
Nas was not there, man. Y'all gotta rewatch that, John. Nas was not there.
King is saying something to Nas. DMX. That's what I tried to tell you. He went off. He said something to Nas and he went off on it. Man, this man Deon burnt off, man.
I'm trying to tell you, I didn't watch that movie 1,000 times. Nas was not in that building, Slim. Watch the movie again. Nas was not in DMX basement when they stripped Young.
So you know how many people was in that basement? It was like 5 or 6 of them, because they was counting money and they was counting money at all.
Nas was like narrating the joke. He was not, man. That's what I just said. Nas narrated the scene, but he wasn't there though.
Yeah, but it was about the dude's thought process about Nas. It wasn't that he was thinking something. The dude was trying to get closer to Tom. You see, one thing about a cruddy motherfucker, like you said, if the dude wasn't there, it's a perfect opportunity for him to think that he can get closer to DMX. But all the time, DMX picked right up on that shit. Was there, Deon? Okay.
I ain't with y'all. You know what? I'm gonna watch it on again tonight, just to make sure that he was not there. Okay, there go Dana. Dana knows the movie. Nas wasn't there, Dana. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't there, but y'all gonna keep saying he was there. Y'all have whatever y'all want.
That could be good though. Hey, Slim, you could be right. I think you're gonna make everybody go back and watch that Belly.
Right, I'm telling you, Nas wasn't in there. Nas wasn't. Oh, Mike Bettany, that's a great one. Paid in Full.
Paid in Full. That was good.
A good movie, man.
They had a good crew. That was a good one. Tommy and the 2 young dudes from the restaurant later in the movie. Okay, yeah, them 2 little burnt out jokers. Yeah,
Hoodlum was good.
Yeah, I like Hoodlum. Hoodlum was a good one, Slim. Y'all thinking tonight, read my comment again. Okay, go ahead, Dana.
Maybe Nas wasn't in the basement, but sincere. That's because the dude name was sincere. You know what, Dana? I ain't playing with you tonight, man. You a joke time.
Ozark was good.
Ozark's a good joke.
Ozark.
But them the white folks and got in the game and all
Queen
that.
Of the South. Queen of the South. Ozark. Untouchables. Donnie Brasco. Paid in Full, left a lot out. Okay.
Well, I don't know the rules. Oh, that's a great one. The Frank Lucas John. What was the name of that one?
American Gangster.
American Gangster. That was a great movie. I really enjoyed that one. The white dude, they kind of let the white dude get too much shine, but I like Frank Lucas in that one. That was a good movie. I like that movie.
Okay. Now let me tell you something about power. For y'all dudes to be talking about, I love Tariq. Tariq is the typical son that we have today that's growing up, that a parent do everything in the world just so he can be not be a part of that life. And his father go ahead and kill motherfuckers, tell on motherfuckers, shoot motherfuckers and everything, just so Tariq won't have to live that type of life. And guess what he do?
He go right out and find it.
This motherfucker, because he's a mama's boy, he take his mama's and daddy relationship personal and stop liking his daddy, not realizing that his mama and his daddy are separate entities.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And their marriage don't have nothing to do with him.
But I'll say this though, Slink. He really shouldn't have put his hands on his mother though. And when it was getting down to the nitty, and she got to talking crazy, remember? And she said she was going to snitch and all that. That was when he was trying to become the governor and all that. And he like choked her out or something, or he tripped
out. Yeah, he tripped out.
Did that because that what made Michael go crazy. See, if he don't do that, I think he would have never shot his father doing that.
But Ghost, listen, he grew up hating his dad once he found out who his dad really was. I'm telling you, that's why he was wrestling with it inside himself. He talking about, I'm not a monster. And that girl said, boy, shut the fuck up. You're a monster, and so am I. You know what I'm saying? When that girl told him, shut the fuck up. You're a monster, and so am I.
Man, he burnt little shorty though in the little jump. But I'm gonna say this. I like where they going with the new power jump, because when Tommy came out the back, well, I hope y'all already seen the episode because I
We
don't want
don't give a fuck if you ain't
No.
seen it. Shit, you should have seen it by now. Unless you ain't got
Tommy,
no care.
Tommy was getting ready to kill Tasha though. All jokes aside, Tommy was
Yeah,
kill Tasha.
Yeah, they already got it. See, that's what's listen. Those are rules. When you break the rules, you understand the consequence. Like he said, he knew Tasha know the rules. Tasha was gonna snitch and try to flip it on Tommy because he was gone. Just watch it. Nas was in the basement.
Hey,
Okay?
but now you better not be welling because I'm gonna go and watch. You better not be lying. If you say he was in there, I'm gonna go with you. But go ahead, Slink.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I was just saying back to the little boy.
Mike Jackson said his mother turned him against his father. Wow,
that's deep.
That is deep. I don't think she did that though, Mike. But I don't think she turned him though.
Well, that's another whole segment because Shorty was a mama's boy.
Yeah,
he still is a mama's boy. That's the definition of a mama's boy. He chose his mom over his dad. You see what I'm saying? At some point in time, you got to side up. You can't, if your parents splitting up, you got to side up. And not saying you don't like the other one, but you got to go to one side more. So you know the boy gonna choose the mama, and just like the girl might choose the dad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it could be either way. You should catch up, Donna. It's good. But look, check this out.
Oh, Donna said when Ghost died, she has never watched nothing in the new jump. She never watched the Power Book. So after Ghost got killed, she stopped watching. It ended for Donna.
Well,
the new jump good, Donna. All jokes aside, the new jump.
Well, that's because Donna had everything invested in the Ghost. See, she didn't understand how they could recreate That Hurt My Heart. So I told you. See, she fell in love with the character Ghost.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you something. Ghost was a sexy pick, Slim. He had Tasha. Yeah, Tasha gone. He can fuck her when he want to fuck her. He got Angela. He got Angela telling. He done got Angela telling all police shit.
Man, look. Man, he was burning both. He was burning both them up.
Motherfucking Ghost was all over the place. Man, Ghost was all over the place. But you gotta realize.
We might gotta get Ghost on the show now.
Listen, man. You gotta really. Oh, Ghost. He started really thinking he was Ghost. He felt Beyonce on the ass and some shit, trying to kiss her in the mouth and shit right in front of JC. Yeah, listen. Oh, you gotta watch that motherfucker Ghost.
Ghost ain't trying to kiss nobody in no mouth though.
Yes, he did. Ghost tried to kiss Beyonce in the mouth right there in front of JC. JC said, "Hold up, Slim. Don't get caught up with that Ghost bullshit." You understand? I'm the Jigger Man. I'm telling you. You don't remember that? He tried to kill.
Nah, I don't remember none of that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. In Hollywood, you got a lot of people that do a lot of different things when they see a woman. If they don't respect the man, they'll try. He did too. Ghost could get it, y'all. Oh look,
there they go.
Man, listen, y'all got to realize Ghost got a white woman. He don't want none of y'all black asses. Omari Hardwick. You ain't never had a motherfucker named Omari in your life. You had Ray J or John or Mike. Omari. You ain't never dated a motherfucker named Hard. He won an award. Listen, one thing about Ghost, you got to realize, Ghost was the cruddiest motherfucker out the whole joke. That's why they killed him. Yeah. Ghost was cruddy as shit. Ghost was cheating on his wife.
Hey man, look at Donna Douglas, man.
Ghost and Tommy.
See, y'all getting ready to change it. Y'all getting ready to change the narrative.
Man,
he is waiting for this.
Listen, definitely could. Look, all the women talking about he definitely could. Y'all like that motherfucker tattoo on his back and shit. You know, he always sitting on the side showing his ass and shit. Ghost, the favorite showing his ass. They love to show the black man's ass. They always show the black man's ass. But that girl, what's her name? The one that got killed, his girlfriend. He got his girl killed.
You talking about Valdez, Angela Valdez?
He got her killed, right? Tommy killed her ass.
Yeah, Tommy blew her away.
Then he got Tommy to kill his goddamn daddy. He got Tommy to kill his daddy. Kane, oh yeah, you're right. I gotta go with that. You're right, Donna. 50 Cent was cruddy than all of them motherfuckers. That Ghost definitely was a cribber. Ghost just was. Let me tell you something. Ghost
Man,
is,
to me, Ghost was always like the smartest guy in the room. He could think about it the same way Michael is, his son. You know, he can figure it out and figure, you know. Oh, Tariq, his real name, Michael. My bad.
listen.
Tariq.
Wherever Ghosts go, it's gonna be some bodies. Trust me. He just a motherfucker that dresses shit up real nice. Oz. Oh yeah, that
Oh
was
yeah,
it.
Oz.
Yeah. Oz. And I'm gonna tell you another joke that y'all gotta watch. Oz and
Damn,
what's the other-
they say Ghost was doing everything, snitching, cheating.
yeah, he was cheating, lying, backdooring, and nigga was terrible. His dad was collateral damage. Okay, all right. You talking about the Irish dude?
Nah, Ghost ain't coming back. Ghost can't come back. He dead.
Nah, Ghost come back. You get a fiend book. That's the only way Ghost
That's
coming
what I
back.
say, Bernard. That's what I say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was thinking Keenan was wrong. The Ghost sent him to jail. Yeah, Ghost told on him. Ghost was thinking.
Ghost was definitely about himself. I give you that.
Man, Ghost was breaking all the rules of conduct. If you're gonna be in that lane, you cannot tell on nobody. How the fuck y'all? Bro, what the fuck is you talking about? Talking some goddamn ghost. You know that,
They go Mike Jackson, man. Look, we not doing that tonight, man.
Oh.
Man, we not talking about no watermelons. We're not talking about lemon juice. We talking about
okay, Captain. They never showed him dead. Is Ghost dead? That's a good question. Is Ghost dead?
Yeah, he dead. He died.
No, they never showed him dead. We thought 50 Cent was dead. That's true. Listen, one thing you got to know about sagas is if I never show you, then they end up showing 50 dead in the morgue, right? Remember that?
Right,
After
right.
the police shot him up, but after he was in the fire, they never showed him dead, and he came back. So I'm saying to you is,
Oh, Donna.
Ghost ate ass. He had too many women. Oh my God.
We're not talking about that. Listen,
man,
we trying to get y'all away from it. See, y'all love it though.
He gonna show up at Tyreek's graduation.
That's a good one. He might.
That's gonna be a good one. Is Tommy told Tariq, "I promise your father I wouldn't kill you." Right.
So he could be alive. You know what? There y'all go with that conspiracy theory, man. Y'all might be right though. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I know Ghost is alive. I'm with Kathy Walker. She said she never ever seen him dead. Man, y'all some vicious man.
y'all just gotta have the nastiness. We not even trying to do that tonight.
We ain't doing that tonight. That's Thursday night, man. Log off is all you want to do is talk about butt and what would you do if you came home. Now, okay, I'll give y'all one question.
Here, see, y'all see what y'all done? All over the place podcast. Go ahead, Slink.
I'll give you one question. Let's be honest. I want all the women in here to be honest because it happened to me before. What would you do? And it don't have to be the person you would now because we don't want to think like that. What would you do if you was in the past and you came home and seen someone sleeping with your significant other?
Ho. Time out. Say that again.
What would you do if you came home and seen somebody in bed, your bed, not with who you with now, prior? I don't never like to use now instances. I would like a relationship prior to that you was in, and it was your girl or your wife or whatever. What would you do if you came home and caught her? Or what would you do, women, if you came home and caught him in the bed that y'all live in?
Ooh-wee. That's a big one. Well, we gonna wait on the comments on that because we got about 15 second delay. So we'll wait on the comments on that. There they go. There you go, Sharon Artist.
Sharon Artist.
Oh, Sharon, my bad. Sharon Artist. Hey, that's what she say she gonna do.
Okay. Okay. Donna Douglas.
That's what I said, Donna. That's what I said. Like, that's crazy.
Setting their ass on fire. Okay.
Ooh-wee. Oh, Kathy Wilder.
Never mind. Okay.
All right. Now, Slink. What would Slink do though?
Huh?
What would Slink do?
Man, I've been through it before, man.
Really?
I came home and it was a nigga in my bed. Yeah. I'm just so glad I had that experience when I was young because I know my temperament now. I don't know what I would do. But I went through it was young. The nigga was in my bed, and I already told this story before. She go in the closet, gloves on. Man, listen. In the bed, I can't say it could be used against me or in court of law. Okay. Listen, I don't know what I would do. That's right, Booty. That's disrespectful, so I will react. You're right. Let me tell you something. Let my sugar daddy know he got a good right. That was a younger me. Listen,
Okay.
right, Ron, because listen, I'm gonna tell you how good women are. I let the dude go. I didn't fight him or nothing. I told him I'd see him later. But the woman started crying, and she made up all these excuses and shit. She cried so good. Man, listen, she made me cry.
Wow, look at Eric Johnson, though. Eric Johnson.
Stick a barrel in my gun and dude ass, and when you come, you dead. Man, y'all done turned into some killers over here over some goddamn booty, man.
Man, we was talking about ghosts and them being killers. Y'all done turned into real killers.
Man, we can't do this before we talk about ghosts because they start talking. Listen, you see, once you start talking about ghosts, all the women start chiming in. They love ghosts. Okay, women, let me ask you this. What do y'all think about the Harvey girl dating Michael B. Jordan?
Oh, that's a big one right there. Lord Harvey really been seeing a lot of different people, Slim. She really is for the crew. She might be for the streets.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that motherfucker fine is a motherfucker. She be dropping them motherfuckers like a hot potato. She made Diddy take that. Diddy slid around with all that pussy. Make your chance out of here, Diddy. Man, she went from him to the Black Panther.
No, hold on. So if you know now, listen, Slink. You know on record, on paper, that she has got like 5 bags on her right now. At least 5 bags. So you coming behind that or what?
With that girl?
Yeah, with Lori Harvey. It's 5 niggas that you know, guys,
That's
you know.
all? That's all? Man, shit, hell yeah. I go behind them niggas. Shit, y'all tripping. Man, listen. Everybody been behind everybody. At least she fuck with millionaires. She ain't fuck with no broke. She ain't fuck with
Now you talking though, because that's what we talked about Thursday. They said they're not dealing with no broke guys.
Listen, man.
Hold on, we got Frankenstein. Frankenstein is about. Let's see what Frankenstein. Go ahead, Frank.
Hey, look, man. Can we talk about sports, man? Y'all keep talking about this dumbass shit.
I'll get him off there. Yeah, we got you ain't got no woman, young boy. You got no woman in your goddamn life. You sound like a motherfucker that been beating your dick. Can we talk about? You sound like a glue when he said. You sound like a motherfucker blister talking about some goddamn woman. Can we talk about sports, man? That motherfucker sound like a glue. Can we talk about sports? Shut the fuck up. Man, we talk about real shit. You right crazy. Hey, let me find that nigga tossing your side over there with that bullshit. Can we talk about sports, man? Y'all
Hey,
bro, what? You crazy young motherfucker.
Hey.
This motherfucker sound goofy as a... Hey, man, can we talk about sports? Man, you got the whole All Over the Place podcast laughing at your goofy ass with that shit. They thought he was Country Earl. They said they thought he was Country Earl. Man, Frank might quit that stuff. Let's talk about this.
Y'all gonna kill it now.
Do a commercial, man. We'll come back, man. Do a commercial deal. Give us 30 seconds, man.
I'm laughing too hard.
That motherfucker crazy. Man, that was some funny shit.
Hey, yo, hey, listen, man. Y'all not gonna kill my man Frank now.
Man, they murdering his ass on that comment box. We couldn't even put them comments up, man. That motherfucker shit. That shit fun. Hey, man, talk about Frank. I swear to God, man, I thought you was. Well, you sound like a Harvard
Frank,
man.
man.
Talk about women and relationships, and you come right out like a motherfucking angry young mother. Hey, man, can we talk about sports? Okay, let's give Frank a little dose.
Oh my God. Hey, Frank. Hey,
Let's
Frank, hey.
because he does do a lot of work for us, and we got we got to do the
Frank, you my man, but that was a funny joke, Frank. I ain't even gonna lie though. That was a funny joke there. Can we just talk about sports? That was a funny joke. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, you sound like a motherfucker Rodney King and shit.
Hold on, we got a question, but nah. Go ahead, Slink. Read that joke, Slink.
Oh, Slink, ask the women if Ghost was their man and they caught him cheating, would they forgive him since they love him so much?
That's a great question. Donna Douglas. Was Donna Douglas one of them? All y'all.
Donna Douglas, Sharon Hollis, Dana Kelly, all of them love Ghost. They all love Ghost. See,
would y'all stay with Ghost because y'all like the tattoo and all that? Nah, Frank's still in the building, Mike. He's still there.
Yeah, that's on my man. I love
Frank right there. They go Frank right there. He's always in the building. Frank, you still there?
Man, he probably said, I'm gonna get them up. I know what he said. Listen, don't call him.
He gonna get back.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna ask the women, since they on, who would they consider the hottest thing out there right now in their eyes? Would it be Idris Elba? What's the boy name that we just talked about? Mess with Steve Harvey's. What's his name, Deon?
Who?
The dude that messed with us. I said,
Michael B. Jordan. Michael B.
Jordan or Amari, the dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. And I know Dana, and Dana gonna probably chime in. She loves Shamar Moore. She loved this dude since high school. I known this is like, I think I'm 1 year older than her. So I was in 10th, she was in 9th. Listen, Shamar Moore is her guy. Now, if you talking about Shamar Moore, she gonna go with Shamar Moore. She ain't going with nobody else. I tell you that right now.
But Shamar Moore is a blister.
Look, what I tell you? There she go. Shamar Moore, what?
Shamar Moore is a blister. Oh, he said, Shamar Moore is fine. Shamar, he's a blister. He a blister, man. So you're taking Shamar Moore over Idris Elba? She like red dudes.
Right. She might. I don't know. I mean, everybody like what they like. Some people like the gospel. That's just like with us. That's just like with us with women. You know. Yeah. Who's your top two as far as women? Who you like?
I like Halle Berry. And I like Sally Richardson.
What movie was that from when they said that? Hold on, who said that? Somebody had that. Somebody used to say that half of somebody said that. I can't remember what movie.
What? Oh, she taking Idris Elba.
Okay,
Michael Bellic.
Betty said Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray is okay. But y'all, I didn't already told y'all. Christina, you know.
Million.
Yeah, Million. That's me all day. But like, if I had to do two, I would probably go with Jill Scott. I really like Jill Scott. Like, I really as a thick jump, and he got a small jump. I'm gonna go with Jill Scott.
I'll go with Lettucey. That's mine. I like Lettucey.
Lettucey is a good one.
I like Lettucey. See, Jill is a freak.
Yeah, Halle is sexy, crazy, thick. Okay.
Yeah. See, you know what the problem with women like Halle Berry is? They gotta get an ugly motherfucker like me. They keep getting them pretty motherfuckers that stay in the mirror more than them. Man, Eric Benet, them sucker motherfuckers, them niggas be in the mirror more than them.
Gayle King. Who going with Gayle? He is going with Gayle King.
He like Gayle King though. He like Gayle King. He is always like Gayle King.
Man, Snoop went off on Gayle King though. Funky dog head, B word, and all that.
Yeah, but he cleaned it up. He came back. He was just mad.
Yeah, he was mad about that Kobe jump.
Yeah, because he ain't
No,
like that.
he was not.
He loved Kobe. But look, I could wrestle with Denzel. Okay. All right. Yeah, Denzel always. That would be a sugar daddy for you, girl.
So,
Yeah,
Sharon, do you like his son, David? What's his name? Michael David? I don't know.
David Washington.
David Watts, something like that. Go by 3 names or something like that.
But the
Do you
son,
like him too, Sharon?
the son looked more like the mama.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
he really don't. He really
They
don't
look
look
more
like.
like the mama.
Hold on. Frank say he got breaking news. We're gonna get Frank in.
Go ahead. Yeah, bring him in.
Frank, what's up with you?
What's the breaking news?
Hey, Frank, man, you playing?
He ain't got no breaking news.
He ain't got no breaking news. He mad because y'all got him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick recap of the playoffs. Quick, I can spank
Okay,
it.
we can go. We can go to the playoffs. Go ahead.
We went. Browns lost to.
The Browns lost to Kansas City last night.
What was the final?
Don't know what the final. I think it was 22-17. I believe that was the score, or 23-17, something like that. I know if hold on, there go Frank again. Oh, let's see what we've got, Frank. Go ahead, Frank.
Frank, what was the final on the Browns score?
Nah, hold the fuck on. Y'all ain't about to play with me and then think I'm gonna let y'all slide with that bullshit. Like I ain't one of the baddest young niggas out here. We ain't about to play like that, Slink. That's what we not doing. That's what we not doing. Deon be having me backstage and shit. I be watching the game and shit. Then he come on. What you got for us, Frank? Like, nigga, I don't fucking know what y'all talking about, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? I be backstage and shit. So we ain't got to keep doing that, Deon. We got to keep doing that, Deon. Keep playing.
All right.
I'm not playing
Okay,
with
man.
you.
I apologize, Frank. Come on, man. Give us some breaking news.
What's the score of the Browns game? The Browns, give us some scores.
Yeah, give us some scores.
Oh, no, the Browns game is 22-17.
Okay.
And that's, fuck that shit. Motherfucker. I'm on your ass. Keep playing,
hey,
bro.
get Frank out. Get Frank out.
Nah, for
Okay, go ahead, Frank. Frank. Go ahead.
Mark Ingram, the Ravens released Mark Ingram.
Wow, you know they released the RG3 too, Frank.
They released Mark Ingram. They just released him.
Who released the Ravens?
The Ravens, yeah.
The Ravens
RG3.
So they let RG3 go too?
I don't know about that.
No, RG3 gone.
Yeah, RG3 gone. Yeah, RG3 gone. So
RG3 gone.
That's a running back and a quarterback, a package deal.
Hey, look, that's 2 Heisman Trophy winners too.
So
how
the
about
Ravens? Allen Robinson will be on the Ravens.
How about them coming to DC? You think they'll bring RG back as a backup?
Hell no.
No.
So you telling me RG3 not better than Haskins?
Man, listen. Mark Ingram is going to Miami. Mark Ingram going to Miami or Jacksonville.
So you think Mark Ingram still got something in the tank?
He's going to Miami or Jacksonville. Kenya Drake is some shit. Jacksonville, I don't even know who down there.
You know what? Mark Ingram might need to go to Arizona, Frank.
No.
Arizona, I don't like they running game either.
Drake some shit.
Yeah, whatever his name is. I don't like
Drake,
the running game out there.
Drake is a bum.
Miami. That's what I'm trying to tell you about that running back that the Washington football team got. That dude some trash, man. You see him in the playoffs?
Ooh.
He couldn't hardly run.
24?
Gibson, he's some shit, man.
Wow. I wouldn't say that, man. I like
he's some shit. Ain't Mark. We don't want his ass back.
Nah, Hearn, no monster, Hearn.
Hearn talking about Washington to the 49ers. They said Washington to the 49ers.
No, she was talking about RG3 coming back.
No, I know what Dana was saying. Dana said we don't want RG3 back. But you got to look at, listen, let me tell y'all something, Washington football fans. You have to look at our quarterback carousel. It's looking like a used car out that motherfucker. I'm telling you, man. Gibson is a beast. You can't stop. Man, cut that out, man. Gibson's some trash, man. Man, some goddamn shit.
Damn, some trash though, Slink. He just started.
Yeah, that's what Mike just said. That was the little brother.
Listen, man. Listen, the baddest motherfuckers. Look at y'all looking for average motherfuckers. I'm looking.
We need that is.
Back to the Redskins. You heard it first.
Redskins fans always want the best motherfuckers. And when y'all get the best motherfuckers, y'all don't do nothing with them. I'm sick of y'all Redskins fans. Y'all delusional asses. I'm
Hey,
sick of
Frank,
it.
we about to get you out of here, Frank.
Let me tell you something, Frank. You talked all that shit. I'm gonna show y'all that Gibson won't even be better. He won't never have a better season than Carter had for Pittsburgh.
Connor is a goddamn bum. Don't sit here and say his name.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
trying to say.
Connor, I don't believe in Connor at all.
But
They got to get a running back.
He's
listen,
dumb.
listen. This is what I'm trying to tell you. See, y'all looking now. You got to look at 3 years. This Gibson first year, he couldn't finish the season out. He was hurting everything. He's a bum. Listen, Connor was good the first year y'all got him. That's what made y'all give up that boy so fast. Y'all thought Connor he could run behind the line like my man number 26. Oh, Connor came in for a couple of games. He looked good, didn't he, Deon? He
Yep.
looked good. He looked good. But I'm gonna tell you something. It takes a lot to play 16 games as running back. Man, they go through the hole. They take more contact than anybody in the league. Because every time they go through the middle, they're getting hit by 3 different types of people. The front line, the linebacker, and the secondary.
Hey, I might get crucified for this. I think Dalvin Cook's still the best running back in the league. I don't think it's Derrick Henry. I don't think it's Derrick Henry.
We gonna holler at you.
No, for real. See, talk sports,
Right.
Deon. You always get in your feelings.
It's no way you gonna tell me Derrick Henry is worse than Dalvin Cook.
Bro, you can stop him. You can stop him. You can stop that Derrick Henry shit.
Everybody.
You're not stopping. You can't. I don't see when Kamara gets stopped. Nigga, see, that's what I'm saying. Running backs, you got to do more than one thing now. Running backs, you got to do more than just run now.
You got to listen.
You got to do more than run. You got to do more than run now.
Listen what I'm saying. All those backs that you just named, none of them never took over the game.
Right.
None of them never took over the game. They had good runs. I'm talking about take over the game. Give you the ball. Everybody know you getting it. And I still bust for 200-something yards. That's Adrian Peterson type shit. That's another play. Do you ever see Derrick Henry get hurt?
No.
Derrick Henry is a generational player.
Do you ever see Derrick Henry?
I want to have Derrick Henry on my team.
Man,
I want to have Derrick Henry on my team.
Yeah,
you telling me, Frank?
I'd rather have Kamara than Dalvin Cook. I'd rather have him on my team.
Man, get the fuck out of here, Alvin Kamara. Man, get out of here, man. You tripping like man, get his ass out. Alvin Kamara. That man done lost his fucking mind. He must have really. Man, no wonder he over there sitting up. Can y'all talk sports? What the fuck is he? You crazy motherfucker. Alvin Kamara and Derrick Henry ain't even know. That ain't even shit. That's like a goddamn Mercedes and a goddamn Chrysler.
Hey, Mike,
Mike.
Ain't no way in the world you taking no Dalvin Cook over no Derrick Henry, man. Cut it out, man.
Okay, let's just go with this right here. Mike can have his opinion, but let's talk facts. How many games has Dalvin Cook missed? A whole season.
Yeah, he did.
He missed
he hurt his knee or something.
So he missed almost 2 seasons, like 20-something games. How many games did Derrick Henry miss?
Man, Derrick Henry ain't missed no game. I don't think he missed no game.
Derrick Henry is a motherfucking gorilla. I'm telling you, man. He is a hybrid Adrian Peterson. All those little backs y'all named, they will never make it as long as he will because they're going to get hurt. Them dudes don't take care of themselves like this dude. They don't have – this dude been blessed with a body like a god. See, some of that – that's part of your makeup. When you buy a car, do you buy it with a dent in it or do you buy it with no dents? Okay, you talking about Mike. When you go to the dealership, would you buy a car with a dent in it? Oh, Lord.
Hey, Mike.
Oh, Lord, man, listen. Ezekiel Elliott has the potential to be better. But first of all, he got to do something with them black-ass lips. He been smoking good as a mother.
Yeah, he was smoking them Mexico. I'm telling you, he went to Cabo and got the smoke on.
He went to Cabo. He ain't never been the same since he had it. He sat out there motherfucking games that fucked his career up. He chose money.
He gained weight too.
Yeah, he gained weight
too.
And in football, man, one of the things that'll make you good, Slim, is when you can play every game without getting hurt. I'm telling you, man. everybody that had the most successful careers in football was on the field.
Yep.
Man, Peyton Manning, Jerry Rice, all these dudes stayed on the field. If you play good 1 year and then you miss 8 games, RG3 was a hell of a player. Can't stay healthy.
Right. Right.
Josh Gordon got thrown out of the NFL. The only thing
I didn't know that. I didn't know that he got thrown out again.
Man, he been thrown out. They'll bring him back. He too good.
Let me ask you this while you take your sip. Let me ask you, because we all over the place. Now, we got 15 minutes left. And let me ask you, what do you think about Trump and him having his own personal going away party? And, oh, no, hold on. Before you answer that, let's not forget, they say he was in there stealing Abraham Lincoln stuff and all kinds. He been taking bus loads of stuff up out of there. Man,
Trump is taking shit out the White House. Man, he crud him up. Hey, man, Trump is a white nigga. I'm telling you, he a white nigga, man. He out there stealing shit out the White House. Listen, this motherfucker done pardoned everybody. They say he got 100. Listen, they said tomorrow he gonna pardon 100 motherfuckers.
Trump crazy, man.
He done took a couple of my felonies off my man, Trump clean him up on the record. See, he know how to get a black motherfucker. All he got to do is get a couple black stimulus checks and give a couple of, yeah. Man, Trump is, listen, that man ran for 2,000 yards this shit. Yeah, hey, moms, listen, I'm going to tell you something. And don't get me wrong. That boy from Minnesota, he flashy. He looks good. He can run. Delvin Cook, he's a breaker. If he break it, he gone.
Yeah, he gone. It ain't no catcher. But same with Derrick Henry, though.
He's a home run. If he get through that line of scrimmage, he gone. But I'm going to tell you something about him. He got a lot of injuries to his body already, and he ain't even been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, even when he was at Florida State, he got hurt.
Man, he got ankle issues. He got knee issues. He got all kinds of issues. When you buy something, you want to make sure that it's healthy. This dude, Derrick Henry, man, pushing dudes down like little kids, man. You see what he did to Josh Norman?
I'm trying to, man, he threw Josh Norman. He threw him about 6-7 yards.
And I'm going to tell you something. I want to give kudos to their coach because they got the only coach. You can tell he come from New England. They don't care if they down 20 points. They still give him the ball.
Yep.
That's what we talking about. 2,000 yards. Derrick Henry. I'm on Derrick
Henry. We talking about Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is the number one running back for the last 2 years.
Man ran for 2,000 yards, man. I'm talking about that other boy stay hurt. He good. He good, but I'm going to tell you something else. I seen some up-and-coming running backs that was pretty good. Nick Chubb looked pretty good.
Hold on. Slink. Go ahead, Frank. There go Frank again, man. Go ahead, Slink. Hey, I thought he just came in.
Nick Chubb looked pretty good, right? Derrick Henry looked good.
I like Nick Chubb.
The boy from Minnesota looked good. The boy from Chicago looked better this year. The running back for Chicago.
Who, Montgomery?
Yeah,
you talking about the little teeny one?
Yeah, little short dude.
He was A&T, I think. Not Cohen?
No, not Cohen. The other dude, Montgomery. That's his name.
Okay, yeah, Montgomery.
32. He played better this year. The boy Jones played better for Green Bay. Pollard, oh my God, man! Listen,
all the Dallas fans, they gonna throw them Cowboys out there. Man, I'm trying to tell you, gonna throw them Cowboys. But the only thing about Chubb is this, Slink. Chubb got the other dude right there too. Dude, the guy from Kansas City. So Chubb can't be just Chubb because they're gonna throw 27 in there. I don't know how many years they got with 27, but I love to see him with the Redskins.
Listen,
or with the
moms, trust me. If we can pick up number 27 from Cleveland, right? That's the kind of back you need.
Hunt, that's his name, Hunt. Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt don't get hurt. He don't get hurt. He stay healthy.
Hard.
And he'll beat the shit out of a white woman. He'll whoop her ass. We want that motherfucker, Watson. Listen, Kareem Hunt if we can get Kareem Hunt, and I know y'all gonna chew me out about this because everybody always shoot for the moon when they think about quarterbacks. But I'm saying if we can get Kareem Hunt and Garoppolo, the Redskins could be all right.
Hold on. So you're not going with Heineke or whatever his name is?
Fuck no, Heineke's a bum.
I like him. I'm telling you, I like Kareem Hunt with the Skins.
But you know,
He's an every down back.
Cleveland's not going to trade. Why would they do that, Deon? They're not going to trade him inside the division, just like Kansas City got rid of him and sent him down to Cleveland. They're not going to trade him inside the division. So if they let Kareem Hunt go, he'll be going somewhere to like the Detroit Lions, the Redskins, or somewhere like that. If the Redskins can get Garoppolo, right, and Kareem Hunt, and bring in Cam to back Garoppolo up.
So you saying the 49ers is done with Garoppolo?
They can get Watson.
I think, you know what? I think that's a good one right there. But I think Garoppolo gonna go back to New England. That's just what I think. I think that Belichick is gonna go back because he drafted him. He know what he got. Despite the injuries and all that, he's a drop back guy. You protect him, he gonna make the smart throw, he gonna make the right pass, go with Garoppolo and stay with Garoppolo. But because I think they drafted in the top 10, they might be able to get a decent quarterback. Talking about the Patriots. But where's Deshaun Watson going though?
Deshaun Watson going to the 49ers.
You think so? I don't know about that. I don't think
he's going, man. That's where they're gonna run all the read options.
They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna go crazy in San
Francisco. They going 49er fans. Y'all great. That's a good one though. He's going to the 49ers. Remember, you got Patriots don't have the same offensive coordinator. Exactly. You're right, is. Listen, Garoppolo's not going back to the Patriots.
Okay.
The Patriots are going to get a quarterback out the draft in the second round. They're probably looking there. You know, they don't like to spend no money on a quarterback. Right. That's why they get rid.
They don't like to spend no money, period.
That's why they got rid of Garoppolo and the boy that played for the Colts, the backup on the Colts. He's still a valuable asset. What's his name? He played for the Colts now. He back up. He came from the Patriots.
Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett. He's not bad. But the only thing about him, see, when black people see a black quarterback that can't run, they immediately call him a bum. Because they used to seeing black quarterbacks that can run. They don't even look how good this boy can throw. Jacoby Brissett. I like him too.
There's a lot of good quarterbacks that's coming. That's going to be in free agency. You got Winston, Jameis Winston. You got Jacoby Brissett. You got quite a few. RG3 now. He's out there. I don't know nobody.
You got Garoppolo going to be out there.
Garoppolo. Yeah, you got a lot that's out there, man. Like, all jokes aside, you still got. Well, I don't know if Dak is out there, or is he not out there? Because they didn't sign Dak to a long-term deal.
But Dak's not leaving. Dak's not leaving. He'll stay in Dallas. They're working that out now. They clearly seen if Dak would have been healthy, they probably would have won the East, or they would have been playing us.
Oh, yeah, they'd have won the East.
Yeah, with that game. Dak makes a big, significant amount of difference. He was already on course in 4 games, almost had 2,000 yards in 4 games. He was averaging almost 500 yards a game. Even though they were still losing, it wasn't his fault. Winston staying with the Saints. I agree with you on that.
I thought Winston would leave, but because Winston might can get some money if he leaves. He can get some more money.
No, he don't have nothing to build. He's built. See, that's what they do to black quarterbacks. They almost phased him out so you forget how good they really are. Watson ain't going no goddamn Jets. Jets got the second pick.
Right.
Second pick. So
you know what? Hey, but check this out, though.
They might take that black boy out of Ohio State.
But check this out. Could Watson go to Jacksonville and turn that around with Urban Meyer?
Yeah, he can. But I think Urban
because
Meyer,
that AFC South is wide open. You got Houston, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, and there's one more team out the South in the AFC. Who's the other team out the South? I don't know who that is.
Jacksonville, Indianapolis,
Houston.
Tennessee.
Oh,
and
Tennessee. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If they get another quarter, well, I don't think they would trade Deshaun Watson in the same division. So
no,
that's not gonna happen.
Listen,
Never mind on that.
Deshaun Watson will go in another conference. He going to San Francisco. We don't want no Fitz magic. but I tell you what, he will have a job next year.
Who Fitz?
Yeah, he'll have a job next year. But listen, man.
Well, he wants to be a starter, man. So I don't know.
Man, Fitzpatrick ain't no goddamn starter. He's a good
backup. He's a backup guy.
Man, listen, he lost his job to a rookie. And that's the key is, where's that boy going? Is Miami sold on Tua?
I think Miami sold on Tua. We couldn't get our guys and we couldn't get Frank. I mean, I'm sorry, Luke Cage and all them. We couldn't get them tonight.
Yeah.
Getting a drink on.
Yeah. So, they doing that thing for our homie Rashad Tate. Right. Yep. It's his birthday. He was taken away from us too soon. A lot of y'all might have seen it on the news. It was a horrific murder. He was killed in the streets like a dog. And man, we it's such a good dude. And we're not gonna leave on a somber note. But we want to thank our guests again. We had two phenomenal guests. God, man, y'all gotta go back and look at this. And listen, next week, we're going back to food. We had the Food Lord today. Next week, I got lined up Grub star Henry Tucker, Tony Champ Lamar. We're going to talk about what they got coming up. This week, I'm looking for 3 women.
For Thursday night show?
Thursday night show, ladies night. Submit your junk to me. I know you. Carmen Marie is always eligible to come back.
Man, Carmen Marie. Who else did we have? We had
Tanya Hubbard. And
Tanya Hubbard was good. Tanya Hubbard was good. Tanya Hubbard talk a lot of, but she actually has some good information.
Yeah.
I like Tanya Hubbard.
She's very smart. Yeah, and believe it or not, they all ask who you were. They say, oh, he's such a nice guy. I said, you don't know Deon is that good angel and I'm that motherfucking devil on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? That's why we go good together, because he's a good part of me. He brings to me.
All Over the Place podcast. Listen,
All Over the Place
y'all, man, listen, we got to have y'all. I mean, they said bring Tanya. Okay, we might bring Tanya down.
Oh, I can get Tanya anyway. That's my family. Yeah. I can get her any day. I can get her, and I think we can.
Tanya is going to have a lot of spiciness. She's going to add a lot of spiciness to the show.
Yeah.
Look, everybody want Tanya back. Dang.
Okay. All right. Get Donna Douglas on there. Okay, Donna. They're asking for you, Donna.
We get Donna. Yeah.
Donna, you're getting simple requests. Sharon Honest, you can get on. You can get on if you're married. We just want to hear your perspective. Can I?
Man.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah. We'll want to find out how is it to be a stripper.
Yeah, you know what? That would be a good show.
That would be a good
show. You know what is? Hook us up, man. Get us to
two and two male strippers, 2 male strippers, and 2 female strippers.
There it is.
We'll go for that.
Yeah, we'll go for that.
You say I gotta get
fly.
Frank Ham to talk. So man, listen, man. We really appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yeah,
we done gave y'all
3 hours. 3 hours.
But it really wasn't us for 3 hours. That's why I feel good. Our guests extended the time. We're gonna cut it off at exactly 2 minutes. 1 minute now. So Deon, I guess you can let the music roll for a minute. We see y'all later. Next time, we love y'all. Next show will be Thursday. It will be a flyer out Wednesday night or Thursday morning, letting you know what's going on. Stay tuned.
Watch this, man.
Go like our page, official All Over the Place podcast with Slink and Deon.
Yep. Or you can hit us on YouTube, hashtag Slink and Deon, or on Twitter. And we on what else we on? Instagram. We on all that.
Instagram, all that shit.
Great. Y'all have a good night, man.
Rest in peace.
Yes, indeed. Rest in peace, Rob.